Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Sunday. So glad you're with us today. We have a really cool show. We've got something we've been talking about all week long that very excited. It just is, it's fascinating how our pieces in, especially yellow diamonds of late, have been just getting better and better and better. And it's just, again, really special to be able to do this while we can, because obviously the availability of yellow diamonds is not something that is exactly, let's say, easy or prevalent. So we're really excited to bring you a couple of last finale pieces in our yellow diamond collection. That's really exciting. Yes, we brought you bracelets, and we had the tennis bracelets and the bangles, and today we're going to bring you something fabulous for your ears. I'm telling you, these are the most bold hoops, but not too large. It's fascinating how you can do a larger hoop. I think we think bold and we think 2 or 3 inches. We're going to give you a perfect yellow diamond triple row in a hoop earring that is fantastic. These are so, there's something really elegant about them, but also very cool, and they feel like just rock star meets every day. I mean, it really is good. So we've got those coming up. They remind me a lot of the bangle we had last Sunday with the triple row. So, you know, just again, something to think about if you want to get yellow diamonds. Now, it's a bold hoop, but it's going to be just about 7/8 of an inch if you want to consider that. But also in yellow diamonds, what we're maybe even more excited about, because not everybody does a hoop earring. Some of us do, some of us don't. And that's okay. But what we all love and what we've always loved is a wonder ring. The ring that just came to be here at TVON many, many years ago, that started as a white diamond double row ring and has evolved. And boy, has it evolved today, because today is the highest end category we've had in yellow diamonds or wonder rings altogether. It's our double row, which I've had in 50 points, but today is 4 times that size. 2 carats, yellow diamonds, and absolutely fabulous. But as you know, this ring looks great on its own, yes, but gets even more fabulous as you stack it, as you put it around other things. So I'll show that to you throughout the day. We're going to have that coming up exclusively today in the show during our fabulous Sunday. And then we have a great value put together, but I'm going to see a lot of affordable earrings for you. We have Zembarn garnets, which we just saw returning in a ring yesterday. Today we bring you in earrings. Then we've got some really, really special, I've got a couple of garnets here and pendants as well that you're going to like, and tanzanite and ruby earrings, and whatever it is. Listen, here's the deal. Today, yes, we have our yellow diamond specials, but I really I would really just most enjoy getting your requests. So that would be what I would love the most. So if there is anything, as this is the finale of our week and we don't see you after today until Wednesday night, if there's anything you're looking for, anything you want to see, get those requests in so we can help you bring those out, and then of course get them at a great value, okay? So we're actually going to start, and I do have a critter piece today. I wanted to point that out. I wanted to start with it, but it doesn't sit on its own. It's an owl. But it's an owl with a really, really large blue star sapphire. So we'll see that as well. So yes, for those of you that love, we have some great designer pieces. I have an ametrine. It's almost 100 carats. When was the last time we ever saw anything at 100 carats? I just got to show you. Because I know you can see it from where you are at home. Look at that. That's an ametrine. Fancy carved ametrine in nearly 100 carats in size. So that's coming up and lots more. Take a look at our way we're going to start. And thank you, Tony, for also dimming that light already. I love that, because we're going to try to show you the best viewpoint of your opal. Check this out. This is our crystal opal, and I'm so excited we have it because it's a big size and we love that. But it's going to be, oh, I love this one so much. I just look at the colors there. Every color of the rainbow. I thought we'd start, since it is well, we got probably a couple weekends left officially of summer. And so we're thinking about all the colors in the world, all those beautiful brights. 113-1647 is your item number, and it's platinum. Now, it's also going to be our 4 carat 01. Wowza. It's a 401, which means it's going to look like 8 carats, so love that. And then you also have 57 points in the diamonds as well. And that is going to be, look at that combination there. And of course, we dimmed the light a little to show you more of what you can expect to see in real life in the opal, but you can't see the diamonds as well, but then look what they do. Tapered baguettes down the middle and round brilliance beside that, and just a huge stone. It looks so huge. I cannot get over this. And then watch what we're going to do here for you in this opal. I'm going to try it on. This is where we can really reveal that size that opals give us. They give us so much more size than we're expecting out of the carat weight. And there you see it right there. So that's a very important October birthstone, of course, the crystal opal variety that we love. And let's go ahead and blow it out for you. It's, yeah, it's a big way to start, but I don't have, you know, tons and tons and tons of affordable in rings. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to make it affordable. That's just what I do. So we can make sure that everybody gets whatever they love and at that big discount. And so that's very, very exciting. Now we also have, okay, getting ready, and I know that I've been taking a lot of custom design requests already today, this morning, so working on those for you. It's just an exciting time to be shopping as we get ready to embrace a season change and, yes, fall on the way. But here we are with our fabulous opal. Let's get it under $2,000. You know, anything goes today. We love the request. We already have our first one coming in. So, Tara, we've got yours coming up. But here's what I'll do on the opal, and we'll get you a fabulous, fabulous piece here at a greater price tag, and it's not even $19.99. That's not where it started, but you know, we're just going to take everything on down and really make sure it's all super, super, super affordable. So here we are at not even $19, $18, or $17.99. It is only $1,699. What a way to start. And that feels like a party in a stone always. Play of color, well, yeah, some play harder than others, don't they? They say work hard, play hard. Well, opals just, they kind of play hard and look pretty. That's what I say they do. At least if they are playing hard, they're looking pretty, right? Because some opals don't give us a lot of color. Others do. That's how we judge them on their quality. So that one's $16.99. Okay, we're going to get to, and this is a little flash of the critter. It's not so little, though, because it's a 5.5 carat blue star sapphire that's immaculate. Isn't he adorable? I thought it was an owl, but you know what? It's more of a bird. So anyway, from a distance, it looked like an owl. But yeah, we had an owl once that looked like that with the blue star sapphire. So anyway, but that's more of a bird, maybe a, yeah, sparrow, who knows. But there we go at $16.99. Let the internet do the work because somebody's going to tell me what that is. But here we are with 113-0525. So check this out. And by the way, I'll just turn it around here just so you can see this is the other angle, because every time it turns, moves, or is exposed to a different type of light environment, it's always going to give you a different mosaic of colors. But what you're looking for is all there, which is blue, greens, red, yellows, oranges, indigo, violets. That's the Roy G. Biv of the color spectrum, and you got it all. You can go down that list and check off the red, the orange, the yellow, the green, the blue, the indigo, the violet. So that's it. All right, let's get to this request. It's a good one, and it's funny because I did bring out a big yellow diamond today, and then we have our first request of the day, which is also a big yellow diamond. Look at this one. This is a really important stone. Boy, it's been a while since I've seen this. Let me polish up the band a little bit. It wasn't all ready for its close-up. 525 is the number. That's 113-0525. And, well, some of the very best color just on the center alone. And that is impressive because that's not a 1 carat, but a 1 carat 33. So it's giving you a really, really good size. And you've got 17 points of additional yellow diamonds. So that 133, which is already a spectacular radiant cut, is getting to look even larger because of the beautiful halo surrounding it. And that is so exciting. 34 points in the white diamonds around that. That's a 184, but I'll say that looks like, anyone else feeling like that looks like even more? To me, it does. It looks like even more carat weight. But here we go with a really special, thank you for the request. We appreciate those. And this one, just amazing. Now, if you were willing to go a little bit larger, I do have a yellow diamond today that is a 181, but I will tell you the price goes up significantly. So keep that in mind. I mean, thousands, like multiple thousands, just for a half a carat difference, because this is what happens in the diamond world. People know this for generally speaking, but as you get larger into diamonds, that's what really makes them rare. So we say every point counts, and it's really true. Every point adds up to more money you spend typically in the diamond world, here or anywhere else, but obviously nobody is going to bring you values like we do. So very excited about this, and you know what, we'll try it on. It's a one only here, so come on in, and you've got all that delicious carat weight and just really just a beautiful, everything just tapering to that radiant. It's all just custom built to really surround and beautify that center stone, which is, well, look at it, huge on its own, much larger than we typically see. And I always say that with our 1 carats that we've had, it's a 1 carat in a cushion cut sometimes looks really small, especially if it's a square cushion. This one being more of that rectangular shape really helps it along, makes it look amazing. And yep, there it is with all that splash and brilliance, because it's also a VS stone, even when you get up into this really good size. So here's what we have, and the finishing on the inside is beautifully done. So you've got comfort built within, because we know If you have this in your collection, you're probably wanting to wear it every single day. Wouldn't blame you at all. I would actually encourage you to wear your beautiful pieces often and hopefully every day. Diamonds can put up with whatever you got, but I think we really need to really pay attention to that color. That's one of the strongest, most saturated, most vivids we've ever had. It used to be $99.99, not bad at all considering what you have here, but a 184 karat weight and all this beauty in color, and yet it's going to go a lot lower for you than even that $99.99. So wonderful request, but again, anybody who dials in first is always going to be first and fastest is how you get rewarded here. We know that, but it's a really special opportunity to get you that value where it's not even going to be, I can't believe this, because again, I'm looking at the 183 here that is so similar, and yet this one just blows it away in value. So great request. And again, really important to get all those in today, but let's take another look at it here and not even do $99.99. Okay, we're ready to go. We got a big show ahead, and yellow diamonds are really the kind of the deal of the day, but nothing quite this size outside of my 181. So let's get it out of here for actually better than even $79.99. Huge value. Take advantage of it. And we'll make this one, you know what, skip it all. Skip 7 and 6 and 5, and we'll go $49.99 first caller. And that's the way you celebrate a really important diamond center. It really is putting most of that value into your center stone, but still giving it that double halo, which is classic. So a wonderful piece there. And don't forget about our $16.99 4-carat opal, which is still hanging out for somebody to take advantage of. So I hope you will. And again, let us know what other requests you might have. We're willing and able to bring out anything you'd like to see. As long as it's available, we can bring it out for you. So that's exciting. And there it is, the yellow diamond. So there is the bigger stone. I can show you. The bigger stone is going to be in a cushion cut. So a little more rounded than this one. You'll see that. I'll show you here. And this is the 181, which gives you diamonds down the sides as well. But see how that's a tad bit lighter. So still beautiful and bright, but you see how we went vivid on the other one. So just another option, but that one's going to be, you know, a few thousand more because it is a 181 on that center cushion. But see the difference between the cushion, little slightly, still rectangular, but still more rounded than this one here, where you get those really stark edges and more truly defined rectangular. So again, we've got those options for you in the bigger yellow diamonds. Hey, Carrie, good morning to you. Thank you so much for being with us. Hey, Kirsten, thank you for your kind words. Well, that's lovely to hear. And then, hi, Janae. Thank you so much, too. You're so kind. And Reese is with us, too. Looks like it. That's great, too. All right, so here we go. Coming up, we got a really special, you ready to see the bird? Yeah, that sounds weird. You know, that would be impolite of me, but we do have a bird, not the bird, a bird on a beautiful, look at this branch, but then you do have this incredible cornflower meets lavender. It's funny, it looks cornflower blue, and then I put it up close and it has more of a lavender hue to it. What do you think of that? That's a stunning stone. So sometimes with whimsical pieces, it's tempting to just, you know, focus on attention to detail and the whimsy of the design. This is where whimsy of design also meets a really important stone, and that is because that's a 5.5 carat blue star sapphire. So we're getting into some serious material here, and it's a pendant. So I'm holding it on my side just because we want to stay up close. I try to give you the closest look and then every other look. So you're going to see all the looks, but it's going to sit like this, as you would expect logically, but see how you can't see the whole thing? So I like to get up close because that is one of the most perfect, just really best of the best defined stars I've ever seen. It's a new markdown today, and it's actually a 1128994, and it's also going to be our blue star sapphire with a 556, and it also is that blue with a slight little bit of lavender, so a periwinkle type color, 30 points in diamonds as well. And they didn't mention the black diamond, so that might be a little additional extra, but at least 30 points in diamonds. So you've got the black diamond as the eye, then you've got all that bark texture to the way that he's sitting on the branch and his feathers are draping down, and that's pave, and the feathers up top, right along his head, that's gonna be all pave as well. And that's really a beautiful texture, even a subtle texturing that's done along the body of the bird where the feathers would be around the star sapphire, but just a really cool look. And diamond weight again is 30 points. And then here's where your hidden bail's right behind the top portion. So I don't have like a specific black and white diamond, they just have a full diamond weight. So I think the black diamond's not in there because it actually says white diamond. So black diamond's probably about a 5-pointer or so, but there you see how that looks from a distance. I will give you, as always, the measurement, and then we'll go ahead and show it on the neckline as well. But a big Sunday ahead. Get ready to shop, and there's your 1.125" top to bottom. Here's what the beautiful piece looks like from a distance away as well. See how I'm even seeing more lavender now, wouldn't you say? I mean, it's really, we have a lot of different kind of light environments here, while all being a very hot light environment, and yet you can really see that more. Now, didn't it just like look more purple now, like almost a pure purple? So really does adapt and shift depending on what kind of lighting you're in, how much lighting you're in, which I think is really intriguing about gemstones. So let's go ahead and get you, not all of them will do that, but this one certainly is. Like to point that out. It's on all natural sapphire, of course. You can see they didn't even polish the back, so that's a little bit of what it looks like in the rough from the back. And then of course you got to do a cabochon to see that star. But what a delight, and what a really just, again, fun, fabulous piece, but still brings a lot of high quality. And it used to be $79.99, which is probably why it's still here. It's a little bit, you know, more pricey than we typically see a pendant. So what I'll do is we'll make it a lot more affordable. We'll send it out. It's a cornflower lavender, which is what faceted cornflowers typically have. They have that brighter blue, and then they do usually have a secondary periwinkle or light lavender color to them. So that's exactly what you see here. And we are getting you a great, great, great value. Let's go ahead and just send it on out. This is our lowest price ever. Got a new markdown this morning. It's $29.99 for the very first caller. That's it. So a major value, even if you just wanted it for the blue star sapphire there, that's a fantastic way to go. And this is the finishing. There you can see the hidden bail and accommodate most of your classic and standard chains. And that is a lovely one. So got quite the show here. You want a big, big, big Trapiche bracelet. Do you remember when we did the collar the other day? I have a bracelet here marked down on a fabulous bracelet with Trapiches, more of the larger freeform styles too, which is so much fun. And then there's the, I'm going to give you a closer look. When I say closer look, it's only really so close you can get if you want to see the whole thing, but that is my ametrine. And this is just a fun piece to look at. Don't get too intimidated by it. I know it's not for everybody, and it's like really a museum piece, but there's so much detail even on the side profile of this piece, because when it's this big and it sits up higher off the neckline like it's going to do, you're going to end up seeing a lot of profile, which let me just turn it here for a moment, because have you ever seen a basket, A, this size, but B, all done with profile diamonds as well? And by the way, our yellow diamonds, look at that. Yellow diamonds are still here, so those were requested, but again, anybody can take those. Just call in quickly. But look at that profile that goes all the way around. This is, just to give you a heads up, just fun to see new pieces and distinct different types of looks. That's 111-5922. Really good news that that's an older item number in 18 karat gold, because just think of the 18 karat gold alone and what that would cost. This is, I do have a gold weight for you, because why not? We don't size this, it's a pendant. So it's going to be something that's going to maintain its gold weight no matter who gets it or where it goes. And it's 23.29 grams of 18 karat gold. That's just to start. Then we've got, as we turn it up right here for you, this is heavy. You're going to need a bigger chain, and that's why we put this large bail. Even the bail is so interesting, the way it's almost, it reminds me of a highway ring in general, but it's got that almost knotted style at the base. It is our 97 carat and a half ametrine. Master carved, much like we saw in amethyst yesterday, had master carving as well. That was really pretty. But this is more, gosh, it reminds me so much of, like, it looks like North Stars, but multiple North Stars, almost as if the pattern is replicating or something like that. It's really a very cool master cutting, but you're still seeing this rarity of ametrine, which is the citrine and the amethyst together out of one place in the world, which is Bolivia, and you have that very special cutting on the inside. That's on the inside. The top part is more or less flat, but then you've got diamonds wrapping around it in the bail. The diamond weight is almost 3 carats, so it's extraordinary in every way. It's also very large at 3 inches. You're getting really close to about 2/3 of an ounce in gold, 23.29 grams, which is up here for you, so you can see and really get to know exactly why this is so important and why this is so special. And obviously, if you're into statement styles, this is, I don't know if there's more statement than this. And the statement is fabulous value as well, all day long, because really that's what we're committed to bringing each and every time out here. So let's take a look at this. No matter how high end it gets, we're bringing you the value. So come on in. It's going to be, well, a brand new day when we're talking about values on 18 karat. Lovely that we made it so long ago, because that's really going to drive this value forward, because we're not going to up it to today's gold pricing or today's diamond diamond pricing or even today's ametrine. I love looking at the back there too. But that basket, just let's not forget about that basket and all that side profile detail. Here's what it looks like from a distance. Use your larger chains if you've got like a rope chain or a really hefty, 3 or 4 millimeter box link. If you have an Omega, it'd be beautiful on your Omega chains as well. But it's under. This is a first because it started at $49,000. I don't know how many of you have seen this before because it doesn't get out here very often. And not everything will be this pricey. It's just, again, for those of us looking for something that's a little different, something that's unexpected, this is it. And yet, here's what it looks like from a distance on the neckline. So, yeah, that's why we call it a statement piece. I don't think anyone's going to miss that. When it's sitting on your neckline, there's no way to not see it, appreciate it, and say, okay, wow, that's amazing. And that's a beautiful, beautiful designer cut as well, because even from a distance, you can really see the beauty of that cutting. And it's under $10,000 today as well, which makes it, well, a highlight of the show when it comes to discounts and values. And don't forget about our Blue Star Sapphire. The bird is still here. We also have the ametrine, the opal, and now getting this one even lower than $99.99. 100 carats almost, lots of 18 karat gold at 2/3 of an ounce, and diamonds at nearly 3 carats. And all of that is $8,888, first caller only. That would be the big ametrine. And even the cut on the outside, as so many people say, well, it's a marquise. Sort of, but it's really a bit of a free form. It's got a little curvature to the way the marquise is done. And if you like other museum masterpiece must-goes, I've been bringing some out lately. There's the other one, the Trapiche freeform bracelet with the big diamonds in between. So that's here at a new markdown as well. We're looking forward to showing you some vanadium barrels and earrings. I've got blue zircon that's brand new. Our biggest emerald is a 451 in a Zambian stone. We'll see that here. I actually can get bigger, but it's a pendant, not a ring. A lot of us like to look at rings. Look at that. That is fantastic. How clean is that when you can actually see the band running behind it through the stone? Do you see that? That is truly probably the cleanest stone I've seen, and yet it's almost 5 carats. So we'll get that here for you as well. And then if you are the yellow diamond fanatic, and I know that you have a lot of you out there, look at this. The yellow diamond earring, triple row style, but still just under an inch. These are so fabulous. Can't even get enough of these. These are just the ultimate. This is like throw the hair up, put it in a messy bun or an updo, and oh my goodness, let everybody just, wow, heads will turn. I think you're gonna have paparazzi standing outside the restaurant when you walk out. It's just amazing. So that is coming up in yellow diamonds, triple row. Anyway, that's our ametrine. Just had to show it to you. It's fun to see pieces like this sometimes, I think. And then here we are with our other pendant. Now this feels very fresh and designer too. This is going to have really like 3 different pieces here, all in a very abstract way put together. 1128905, got some discounts here on some older items like this one. In platinum, that is a 71-point pear shape, so a nice larger stone first and then 33 points in white diamonds as well. Another large scale piece, but not as large as our ametrine. We'll show it to you on here, give you a really quick once over on the size, and this one's flipping on me because there we go. It's not a chain, it's a tweezer, so a little tougher to hold it when it's just a piece of metal here behind it. But look at how beautiful this is with that almost like the spike star. It's like, it feels like a deconstructed star. Not so perfect, not so, straightforward, just a little bit more modern and really feels fresh for that reason. It's almost 2 inches in length. That's 1 7/8 inches. We'll show it to you on, and we're gonna blow it out as well. So this is what it looks like. Let me just try holding it. I've got the big tweezers, that's why. There it is. That's how it's gonna look. There's the tweezers away and really just show you what that's all about. But this is our, again, you got one chance to pick it up. It's in the platinum, it stays that way. That's the pear shape, so that's our larger stone. I mean, think about it, you're getting almost 3/4 carat in the pear shape alone, and then these really cool mixtures of the mirror finishing of the platinum and then the rest in pave. And yet one only here, let's go back up close, and then solid all the way through. So it's gonna be that really, nice, comfortable finish on the inside for you. This one's under $2,000, so it makes it a lot more affordable to get something different and bold, and not even $19.99, but how about $16.99, another $300 save here today on one caller who can say yes in a hurry to get that really special designer piece, and just bold and beautiful. And how about a 71-pointer? Don't see that for that price very often. And then don't forget about our yellow diamonds and our great way we started with the opal. Got markdowns all the way through the show. Our big top of the hours, we're gonna have 2 of them. We have the top of the hour at 11 o'clock, which is in 35 minutes, on the Wonder Ring. Then we're gonna bring you the earrings to go with it, which really they are a match, and that'll that'll be the next top of the hour. So we have incredible yellow diamonds, really kind of like mileposts through our show here today, and that is going to all be coming your way. We have a beautiful garnet. I know we've been loving our garnets of late. The red garnets are what I've been bringing out. We have another designer diamond pendant, lots of pendants today, as usual of late, and I still have, there is something really new for you, and this is it, the blue zircon. Welcome to the show. Glad you're with us today. If you have any requests, we did have one, but it's still here, and then we're going to come back to earth, if you will, with some of our really cool new rings here. So we'll come in a little closer. Take a look at our large zircon. It's 113-2000. And that is a very special zircon. A large oval, 752 is the size here, 42 points in the diamonds. They're big ones. They're all marquise cuts, just 6 of them. So they're nice size. And you're getting something elegant and designer. I move before pieces go, so just know that your pieces are here. You call in, and then we'll let everyone know where they stand. But that is how you got to jump in here in a hurry, because there are going to be a lot of pieces in the first hour that end up going later, and we want to make sure you guys are getting first dibs on everything. So the values are here. We're marking everything down for you. Great day to shop. But here's our 752, so that's mighty. And you have the 42 points in diamonds, so they're really good size as well, and figure about 7 points a piece. And then you have what looks like a little lotus blossom, more floral design on each side, the way they're situated, and really pretty because it gives that 3-stone overall look. Now, this is one only, brand new right now. Get you a great value. Here's what it looks like on the hand. Stays in the white gold, which is how we tend to see our blue zircons be most popular. And usually we can change gold colors for you. So, you know, if you ever have a request to do that, we can usually do that. But this one, again, such a perfect way to present that blue zircon. A brighter blue, a turquoisey blue, still with a lot of double refraction to it, though, as well. As you can see there, as I'm just giving it ever so subtle a movement, and yet it's really a powerful stone. And yet, got a new markdown for you from the $79.99, one only here. As usual, we got a lot of one-of-a-kinds to get through today. That is pretty standard for us, and yet we're so excited to bring this down in the value to not even half that price at $4,000. It'll be $39.99 for our big time blue zircon. Welcome into Sunday. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. No Sunday scaries here, because it's just all about lovely jewelry, incredible markdowns, big time values. We're so thrilled you're here to see what all we've got, especially our brand new, and there's so much of it today, with really, again, yellow diamonds taking center stage yet again for one final weekend here, because obviously the yellow diamonds are not something that we can continue to produce or get or even accumulate. And you got to really, I mean, again, big carat weights today, because even my Wonder Ring, it's the largest Wonder Ring we've had. How about that? So that's pretty exciting when you think of all the different iterations of Wonder Ring I've had. First one's coming up in 33 minutes, so you don't have long to wait until we get to our first example of our new Wonder Ring, which is the yellow diamond double row, but 2 carats, so 1 carat per row. So it's, yes, you've been seeing me wear it all week long. I've been trying it on with different things. Here's what it looks like from a distance, so you can see all the way from across the room. Still has a lot of presence to it. That's going to be coming up, and if you can get to, it's going to be the piece. As a matter of fact, the reason I want to show it is look at how it works with the blue zircon. I want to show you different ways that it pairs up with some of our rings here. So you already saw this on the hand solo, but let's take a look at it here and see what you think, because you can see how everything is just going to work with it, and everything. There's something about adding that bright, bright yellow that just works. Now you probably want to get the size properly. I'm going to have all different sizes here. It's not always going to sit right next to each other, because, you know, they give me everything from a 3 all the way up to a 12. So, you know, everything sits a little differently, but look at that. Isn't that great? Just a crowning moment for all your jewelry. That's what it feels like. You're just getting that. That's why I look at our Wonder Rings. They're just, the wonder part is the value we bring and the fact they go with everything, but there really is, like, it's a crowning moment for your jewelry. It adds jewelry to your jewelry. It makes everything you already have and wear better. And I think that all the pieces we're probably not wearing as much anymore as we used to, and then this just instantly takes it up a notch. So we're excited about having a new Wonder Ring today that really is our best yet. It is. It's the most high-end, that's for sure, because we've never done anything like it in this kind of carat weight of the really premium yellow diamond. So let's get to our, yes, red garnet, rather. I don't have many red garnets. It's so unusual to see here, and yet this is a style we've had in now 3 consecutive days. And we've had this style with amethyst, and we've had the style with, oh God, goodness, what was the other one? Yesterday. It was, gosh, was it citrine? Look at this. There's the yellow gold. So yes, don't worry, we got you covered. Yellow or white gold. Let's get you a value on our red garnet, which we rarely see. The true beauty of the red, and it's just such a stately style. This looks elegant. It's not the kind that gets too dark, because that's my pet peeve with red garnets. They can be a little bit well known and out there and out and about in your different different jewelry stores out there, but it's definitely, a lot of times it's too dark and it's just too almost brown. There's a lot of browns that can be here in the stone. I'm giving them a little extra polish here because you see things on TV you don't see in person, that's for sure. But look at how beautiful these are with this style that is, it's like the cinched ruffle. It is 1132074, and that is our pear-shaped garnet, where it's going to be a 642, so it's a nice large size, January's birthstone, of course, and it also has 19 points in diamonds, and that's very, very exciting. So 19 points there in the diamonds that go right up top along the edge, also right there, bringing it together. So it's really attractive. Instead of being like the basic bail that we always see, it has so much more elegance. It feels very regal and feminine, much more so than a lot of bails you see, which there's nothing wrong with regular bails. It's just the way it's always done. But this is where the design just is part of it and really matches and suits the stone well, especially with it pointing down the way it does. I'm going to try on the yellow gold for you, just show you a couple of different angles here, as we like to do. Your chain's going to just slip right through. So there's essentially two bails, and it goes right on through the midpoint of that ruffle, if you will. And it looks so pretty the way it just then drapes, and then you'll see the length that you're getting here. The length is going to be right at an inch, and then you're going to see it on the neckline. And then here's your, still like large enough to see from a distance, but really, again, perfect size for everyday wear. You're not having to wait for a special occasion, but this is really what we're talking about. That divine brightness that it has that you don't usually get, that sometimes they're just more muted because they are so dark, and so then they just sit and don't do a lot as far as flashing the light back to your eye. This garnet is, as usual, it is TVON, so yeah, you're getting quality, and that's what that is. So let's blow it out. Under $1,000, back to the wheel we'll go. Do you want the yellow or the white? Totally up to you there, but again, only going to be those two available, and we'll see who's got what, but this is really stunning. And not even $9.99 do you have to pay to get a 642, which we know when we start getting into mandarins and savorites and all those other fancy garnets, demontoid, etc., they get really, really pricey in this size or never, ever, ever arrive in this size. Like I think my largest demontoid I saw it today is a carat 86, and it's thousands of dollars, tens of thousands of dollars to get my carat 86 demontoid. So this is where you get a little more affordable variety in a garnet. You still get that bright red color, which we know of as being really premium and a lot of different gemstone looks, and yet, again, getting the best of the best here, not $9.99, $8.88, or $7.99, taking it even lower, the white or the yellow gold solid for you, and then all you have to do is add your favorite chain. That's it. And a great gifting moment too. Maybe even you're thinking ahead to January. It's not all that far away. So here's your chance to go ahead and pick up what you need, get a white or a yellow, do what you like there, and yet it's not even $8.88 or $7.99. Going even lower, it's $777, and that's our big affordable pendant. Love, then you get the big gem weight and the small price tag together. So a really important way to go there. And only $777. We've got 30 seconds with that one. If you have any requests, we've only had one so far, and I want to get a few more in before we go, because remember, this is when you get your TVON shopping fix in. We've only got a few hours left today, and then we don't see you till Wednesday night. So really want to make sure you get any and all requests in so you can have, I always say, when you're shopping Sunday, most of you that make a request and pick something up today, you're probably going to have the piece at home by the time I see you next. And that is the case with our one-of-a-kinds if it just needs simple sizing. So that is really, I think, a wonderful, wonderful way to shop, because instant gratification, or as close to it as we can get you. So again, only about 28 minutes till our Wonder Ring, our biggest one ever, our really, really impressive style, works with everything. It's just really, it's a dazzling piece, and you'll enjoy it very, very much. You'll probably wear it every day. That's how we do with Wonder Rings. And if you already love the white diamond Wonder Rings you picked up, this is just a way to really, really upgrade it. Speaking of upgrade, look at that yellow sapphire we have. Such a pretty way. This is like a Wonder Ring in and of itself, almost. Not chevron shape, but instead adapted next to the stone, really nestling up next to the big yellow sapphire like we see. Also have some really pretty Zembarans. Now, I'm going back to back here because I feel like a lot of people get confused with what's the difference between a traditional red garnet and a Zembaran garnet. So let me show you. You just saw the red, and this is the prettiest Zembaran I think we've ever had. And the beauty is you get two matched in these really elongated, stunning radiant cuts. And look at how this looks. I don't know, we haven't seen too many of the Zembarans in rose gold, but I am really loving the way that looks. Although you can switch it up if you want, and you can go ahead and you can get white gold or yellow gold, but here is a gorgeous drop earring. They feel elegant, like this obelisk shape with the points top and bottom, fitting really with the inner faceting of the stone. 1122945, come on in. Welcome into Sunday. Tell us what you'd like to shop for or just what you'd like to look at today. If there's something that you just want to see, if it's still available, want to take a gander at what we have or do some comparison shopping or get you some kind of, again, I think we do a lot of comparison shopping here to kind of figure, well, I've been out in the retail world looking around, or I've been looking at other networks and figuring out what everyone's got, and I'm coming back home, coming back to TVON every time because they will never, ever, ever disappoint when it comes to value. Here's something new. So an elongated drop earring, but not dressy. I think that sometimes two can be true, where you can have a longer earring, yet it doesn't have to be overly dressy, and I think that's the case here. And 335 is in Barnes, which we haven't seen at all until yesterday. One came out, but it was a more basic oval and a ring. Now we're bringing this really dressy elegance of that drop. The radiant cuts are really rare, 10 points in diamonds just dotting the top and the bottom there, which gives it that beautiful, again, that pointed design, which is so pretty. Lever backs are easy too. Don't we love a lever back? Lever backs are simple and easy. You throw them on, you click them closed, and you're out the door. You don't have to worry about any extra backing. So that's exciting as well. But it's going to be our length of 1.5. I'll try them on for you. And we have got, again, don't mind the rose. I just think what a delight to see it in something we haven't seen much before. But you can get white or yellow. So use your imagination. Imagine it in the white, which is what we had yesterday with the ring. We had the white gold in the ring in the oval. Or you can get the yellow gold, which is also very popular. But let's see who's out there today. I'm curious. We're going to do our roll call of the day here. Check and see if we got the phone lines working and ringing. And yet you see the gorgeous drop they have. Here's your 1.5" style. Welcome into Sunday. I know we're all waiting for the big yellow diamond presentations. They are on the way. This is an 1.5". Now watch that narrow design. This is not like chandelier. It's not this huge cascading monstrosity that you got to really think about. Okay, where am I going to really realistically wear those? You wear these everywhere. They could even be daytime drops, I would say. You take a look here, and that I might have taken off my own earring there, and that's okay. So hold it, please, and then we'll just go ahead and show you right there what that's all about with that drop. What you're looking at is the elegance, the way that it has that perfect point. There's something about the way they drop just below the jawline as well, which is very pretty. The angles of it, very flattering, very, very elongating. All the things we love in a great drop earring, and yet because of the radiant cut, you really see the way they're just shining the light, picking it up and throwing it back. And that's really something a good gemstone cutter will do, is make sure that the cuts really fit the stone and the stone fits the cut. And that's what's happening here. We'll go back up close. I want to show you what we can do here on this big moment where I was thinking, if we really want to get the phone lines ringing, we need to do something dramatic. Like maybe take the $2,499 earring, and maybe we need to take it lower, like $19.99. Maybe we need to consider going even more dramatic. Do you think we could ever do something like $999? I mean, I'm trying. Tony, I'm trying to make the phones ring. That's my one job here. You know, price tags and profit, that's all secondary. Still, you know, it's no fun to have a show and nobody could get anything. That's all fine and well. But again, lost leaders, that's my jam. So here's what I'm going to do, especially on these dog days of summer. So this is what it's all about. Got to move the jewelry no matter what. Here's what I will do right now, giving you the big moment, the really important opportunity, and not even $9.99. And we are busy. I wonder why. Everybody, I got the big huh from Tony when I said $9.99, because he knows that's wrong. No different than you know it's wrong as I know it's wrong. But it doesn't matter today. Today is about giving away some jewelry. We've been doing it all week. We're saying goodbye to summer. We're saying let's wrap it up with a major bang and not even do $888 for the earring. Remember, you can choose your gold. I don't want you to have to feel inclined to get the rose. You don't have to. You can get any gold color you want. It looks divine in the white and the yellow. We've seen that many, many times over. Look at those stones. And a jewel tone, is it pink, is it purple, is it red? Is it blue? It always is shifting. That's the beauty of this Tanzania material. It shifts based on the light and the movement, and then with the radiant cutting, that only helps that along. That just is what gives it all the ability in the world to really move along its colors, show you different colors every time you see it. It is fantastic. And it's not $888. Let's keep going. I love looking down at these costs and just demolishing the cost. And that's what we're doing here. It's not $888. It's not $799. It's not even $777. Is there any doubt that that's a great value that's going to work to get those earrings out the door today, not a doubt, not even a shadow of doubt. We're going to go even lower than $777, and all you got to do is dial in. If you've never shopped before, welcome in. We are welcoming more new registrars this past couple of weeks than I think we've ever had in our 10-year history. And again, this is where you start your shopping. Values like this that should be $2,500 earrings here in Zim Barnes aren't just everywhere. I'd love to say go compare them elsewhere. They're not the easiest one in the world to find because they are rare. And they come out of Tanzania, one of the many, nearly 30 different gems that Tanzania is known for providing us naturally, and yet this is a step up. And I think a lot of you are loving them even more than the red garnet, even though there's a red element, a pink element, a purple element, and you'll see flashes of blue when you least expect it. It is so good. And it's not even $777. Get a pair and see what you think here. And we'll go ahead and make them, you know what, $699, major special as we're getting ready for our top of the hour that's coming up. And you've got a really important yellow diamond deal on the way. We're not waiting until deep into the show to get to these specials. We've got our top of the hour coming up. We've got a really, what's everybody taking, by the way? I know a lot of pieces from earlier are going as well. We have a little bit of backup on our, well, we have a lot of backup on our phone line, so hang in there with us, and we'll be there to help you out as soon as we can. But we have a lot of pieces from earlier going. I think a lot of people have just tuned in. They're back from worship or back from brunching or back from whatever they do on a Sunday morning. And here's when we really start to, again, go a little crazy. So $699, crazy. That's not a crazy price right there. No doubt about it. It is a good one. So $699 a pair. Remember, you've got the rose gold option, which is actually really pretty, a little unexpected. I mean, that's just something we haven't seen. And then you could choose the white or the yellow as well. Pick your favorite. Make sure you do so. $699. We want to make sure you get a pair before they're gone. Now, here's what's coming up too. Yellow diamond ring, literally 19 and a half minutes from now. So not much longer to wait. Be here for the double row. It's very limited because each ring has 2 carats of diamonds. I think we expect that to be limited. And then do you want to see a quick flash of my yellow diamond earrings? They're just a flash. But I'm going to show you how gorgeous these yellow diamond earrings are. I am so crazy about them. They are just too good. And wait till you see how lovely. This is just a flash, but I just want to show you because we have earring lovers out there right now who are shopping some gorgeous Barnes, but take a look at what we have here. Just a little heads up on something that's coming up in yellow diamonds. Yes, the 3 rows. They're here. So get ready and they'll match the ring beautifully. That's why they're all together on the same show. We'll go back to our Barnes really quickly. I love those. So we've got the triple row yellow diamond hoops coming up. What else do we have? We have a kunzite wheel. We'll have to do that here shortly. 3 kunzites all on discount, and they're nice big sizes too. So we'll see those all discounted down for you. And then how are we doing? Anybody, what's everyone taking? Operators, will you please communicate with me today? What is with these men not communicating? Okay, please insert joke there. But here we go. Yes. Diana, New York? Brand new register. What was Diane shopping for? Oh, just kidding. Well, that's nice too. Wonderful. Well, hey, I'll be there soon, Diane. I'll be in your neck of the woods very soon. Anyway, but that is $699. Love it. All right. Well, thank you, new register. She getting ready to shop. Probably getting ready for our yellow diamond specials. Been seeing those all week long. All right. We're going to get ready. We've got the big emerald. I don't suppose anybody's needing a big emerald, right? $451. The kind that usually costs $50,000 on this show, not retail, this show. Retail, they're like $32,000 a carat, so this would be somewhere near, I don't know, 150 grand. I'm not going to ask $150,000. Take a look at this on the hand. This is that stone I did flash earlier that is so bright and clean, and yep, that is, you know, it's funny, I've been saying this for a long time. Every now and then we'll get a Zambian that we say, come on in, and come on and be a part of TVON, because this is where it is better than a Colombian stone. It's still giving us 2 things. Where the Muzo in Colombia typically gives us great color, and then the Chavor gives us great clarity, sometimes we'll come across a Zambian that's giving us best of all worlds, which is the deepest color, like the true emerald green, saturated, perfect color, but then also the clarity. And this has those 2 in spades. We're going to show that to you briefly coming up so you can see what that's all about, because when I tell you I'm giving away emeralds, that emerald I'm going to give away. It's as simple as that. So watch what we've got here in this 113-1977, and this is where you see those lines. Let me just address this now because a lot of you are going to go, oh, look, I see 2 bands of inclusions. Please understand. That actually is showing you how clean the stone is, because what you're actually seeing is the look of, and forgive our little inventory tag residue, but that's actually the double band you're seeing that's supporting it. It's like your under gallery, but that's what you're seeing when we're blasting light through it. Now, when you have it on the hand, you see less of the under gallery and more of just straight up glow. So I'll show that to you again, but this is 18 karat gold, first of all. It is a 451 Zambian. When a Zambian has best of clarity, best of color, it can be better than a Colombian. So again, this is Zambian. So I know it's a little departure for us, but it's just the best color of a Colombian Muso mine stone, and yet really still natural. We're talking about natural stones here, of course. But look at that beautiful gem. And obviously getting up close, you're meant to see every little inclusion because we're looking at it at a high power magnification. But there's also 18 points in baguettes and 108 in the rounds. So you do have a nice diamond weight here overall. 126 is your diamond weight overall, and yet a really special and fabulous ring that has been marked down for you as well. How about, did anybody take the Zimbarn earrings, by the way? Or did we just get busy for no reason? I don't know. We had a lot of requests coming in, and we had a lot of new registers as well. And then I hope somebody was taking those Zimbarn earrings. Hope so. If you didn't, go ahead and grab them. But here is where, I know, 44 minutes in, and we're looking at a Zambian. Yes. Okay, what's that? Give me an update. You got it. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. All right, so keep in mind, this is our important Zambian stone. It is so elite, yet with this piece comes a price tag of usually $30,000 a carat. It's almost 5 carats. We're 4.5 carats up here. So you've got a stone that really defies logic, defies Mother Nature, defies what we typically see. Usually 4 carats is where they top out. That's generally speaking. Obviously, there's always going to be that freak of nature that we love, and we go, ooh, we like that because it's doing something really unusual. And that's what this stone is doing. It's definitely defying that. Now, does it look like an 8 carat? You better believe it. Absolutely it does. You see that here. You'll see it even more so when it's actually on my hand. You'll see how this looks so much larger. It's quite the beauty here, and remember, it's all 18 karat gold. Here's what it looks like. It stays in the white gold, and that really is showing off those beautiful white diamonds, but you can see there. I mean, what do I have here that I could compare it to show you the difference? I think you see there's a really good size to this. It doesn't in any way, shape, or form resemble a 4 carat. That's just what emeralds do, though. That's a rule of this stone. They look double what they weigh. They're less dense. They're very just, it's kind of a cool, I think, feature of the stone because you don't have to, you know, get an 8 carat to look like an 8 carat. So it's kind of nice. And not everybody knows that trick with the emerald. So here's what we've got to blow it out. It's for the first time, forget about $22,999. And Dale, we've got your purple sapphire that we showed the other night. So thank you for that. We will bring that request out for you next. But this is also, whew, this is a value. Can't believe I'm about to say this because I'm not even going to ask for $9,999. This is a big moment, and all you need to do right now is to dial in. That is it. That's all you can do, and make it yours because it is going to be gone to somebody. And we also know this, one onlys early on in the show, guess what? When markdowns happen on museum masterpieces like this, they are not going to stick around. It is simply that easy. Not to mention you also have a money back guarantee. So that helps too. So that you don't have to wonder, seems like too good a value. Welcome to TVON. Everything seems like too good a value. And yet, try it and see it to believe it. And it's not even $9,000, $8,000, $7,000. It's only $69.99, which puts that $32,000 a carat emerald instead at something like, what, $1,500 for one of the biggest emeralds we've ever had. I mean, I can count on one hand the times in 10 years here that I've had an emerald larger. There have only been a couple of them. So there it is for $69.99 and an unbelievable value to get that one home. And yes, Dale, we've got the purple sapphire on the bridge. Just introduced this to you on Thursday night. We also have a Trapiche bracelet that's been marked down, brand new low there. And don't forget about our yellow diamonds that were all here by request. They're still hanging out as well. So you may get those, and our star sapphire with that lovely pendant design with the bird sitting on the branch and all the great details that had. Everything marked down today, and that's how we like it. So now we get to go to, hi Dale, thank you for the request. This is a lovely one. It is interesting because I was talking about this. It's something we haven't seen in a while. The bridge mounting with this huge diamond weight. I don't know if they didn't correct it yet, but I know this mounting has always been a carat 36 in diamonds. So take this for what it's worth here. 113-1528 is underpriced because they have it listed as a carat 08 in diamonds or carat 01 in diamonds, and that's just not it. So really important. Now it also has a deep saturated neon purple, but it also has clarity. And that is how you're going to see, watch this, how you look through the stone, even on a deeper saturation. And I'm going to get the fingerprint off of it. Look at that. All from the sides, how you see the brilliance of those 4 rows in diamonds. That's the 4 rows underneath. It's 6 rows in total. And that is an unheated, untreated, which is really rare. And then a ton of gold. I always recommend going up a half a size on this one because it is so wide even around the back. Normally we taper, so you don't need to go up in size. This one I would. It's just one of those where we actually switched out. Something else had been in this mounting, and we decided that we switched out the stone and we took the mounting, and that's why we have it, because we're not making this mounting going forward. It's just too expensive to do. And we know you like to keep things. We like to keep things under 50 grand, and putting a sapphire in this mounting going forward is just going to be too many tens of thousands of dollars for what we're all looking for. So we had to, we only brought it back, not because we made it in recent days, because we actually had the mounting. It's been here in the inventory for a while. It had a really important stone in it. There was a museum who wanted the stone, so if you must know. So we actually took the stone out and wanted to bring, we thought, well, this is a great opportunity to bring the bridge mounting back that we haven't seen in a while. So that's why this is here. And we chose a really good, really bright, super ultra neon purple sapphire. I mean, the purple is not just purple. It's got that little bit of pink and blue coming through. And again, saturated, yes, but not overly so where you can't see the diamonds, because otherwise it'd be almost silly to put it in the bridge mounting. We've got an unheated 248 with a carat 01. Again, a carat 01 I would say with an asterisk, because for as long as I've been doing this mounting, it's been a carat 36 and it did not shrink. It's the same size. So here we are with extra diamonds for free. Love that. And we'll call it a 101, and you're getting more, and that's great. But here's what it looks like on, and look at the inside, because if I went ahead and like had them retool the whole thing, then they're just going to charge you more money. So, because more diamonds cost more money, just not right now. So let this error in the carat weight count be really on your side and help drive a value forward. So instead, and look at that, that's one awesome ring, and even that, $16,999. This is outstanding, so really important. And all we need to do is get it a home really, really quickly. That's exactly what's going to happen. And we're going to go ahead and make it even more affordable than even $5,000 or $49.99. Major moment here, not $16,999. This is outstanding. I mean, really, the purple is just exactly what you want. And I'm so excited. I am just really thrilled about this. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and blow it out for another $1,000 off and make it $39.99 instead. So that's even better. And that is where we are so excited to see a purple, a genuine, all natural, unheated, untreated. There's no help that that stone got. Fast setting, polishing, and setting in a beautiful bridge mounting. Yes, thank you. Is that Dale? Yes. Wonderful, congratulations. Thank you so much, Dale. I appreciate that request. As I've been saying, get all of those requests in. This one's gone, and like I said, Victor, about a half size if you're in between especially. We do still have the emerald, although the emerald is verifying, and then let's just show you what we can do in an unheated yellow sapphire real quick, because we got a few minutes till our yellow diamond double row is here. But here we go, 113-1916. Thank you on the purple. Keep calling if you want to see if those barn earrings are still waiting for you at $699. I would highly recommend that. Any of our garnet pendants, our blue star sapphire, we had that 556, the ametrine, the diamonds, all those designer pieces, they're here. And then we'll try to get in our kunzite wheel here before we go to our top of the hour. So that's exciting. But this is the 179, so still staying in a bigger size of sapphire. This time that bright sunshiny yellow. Go ahead, Jason. Sure, like show it up close on the hand, all the things. Okay, hold on. We got to wait 1 second. We got this one more time on the up close first. Oh, I got a fingerprint on it. Hold on. That's what happens when you wear stuff. And then I take it off and then, oh, wait, it's not ready for its close up. Here we go. That is exciting. You ready? So excited about this. Here we go. It's $69.99. The lines you see are the inside undergallery. That's what's supporting it from the back. You see it's got the split shank. And yet all of this stunning, stunning glow looks like this on the hand. Watch this size. Okay, this is it, this is it, this is it. Look at that. Oh my goodness, the glow is incredible. And you are never going to find a natural emerald. One thing if you're looking at green glass, and that's a whole different deal. But when you're talking about from the earth stones that are still chromium rich, because they are still chromium rich no matter where it comes from, and that is it's delivering some of the best saturation. We had 3 people talking about it. Some of the best saturation in color, the really good clarity. Like I said, it combines all the best. Usually darker stones get more included. Lighter stones can give you more clarity. This really gives you the whole package deal right here, and it's not going to be 60, or rather it's not the 22,000. I'm so glad it's already up there, because I never know if we're going to show you the finished price there. There it is at $69.99 from $23,000. So that is the one only. There are several people talking about it. You know that one's going to go, and we only have about, well, 6 minutes now till our top of the hour. Well, of course, it's a natural stone, so there are inclusions. There are going to be inclusions in every single natural stone you ever buy. The question in emeralds are something, let's talk about what emeralds are, because I think we have some new shoppers that are maybe not super well versed on what emeralds are compared to other stones, where emeralds are a type 3 gem. So emeralds are the most, let's just say it, dirtiest of all. And it just means they naturally have a lot of inclusions. That's why it's even more exciting when you see a stone that has really minimal inclusions, to the point where overall, when you look at it, it does nothing but glow. That's what we're looking for. And that's what this stone really is, what the marvel is here, and why so many people are talking about it and excited about it, is that this stone, it's always going to have microscopic inclusions, but when it has the glow like this does, as you see, that's why we're up close, and I think it may already be gone, so we may not have to talk about it that much more, but it is gone, and congratulations, because you'll see that when you're not magnified, like when you had it, you know, on the hand, and the fact you can see the actual undergallery through it is pretty impressive. So that one's gone, congratulations. And then here we are back to our yellow sapphire, which is that 179 unheated oval east-west set. And then we have, we've got a very, very special look here, where we are going to do something really good on 17 points in diamond set burnished. There are slightly different sizes, all burnished into the band, and that is really awesome. So here we are looking for something just exciting in value here, so we can get ready for our 4 minutes away from our yellow diamond double row wonder ring, the biggest that we've ever had as well. So this is it. And the yellow sapphire, again, diamond weight is, what I say, 17 points. It's a newer mounting for us. So yeah, it's a really special one, where you see it's almost as if the ring itself is a band next to the stone, and like the stone is floating here on the hand, which is really exciting. But you also happen to have a big time value, yellow gold only. That's how it stays. And then here we are with a really special look. 2 ways to wear it, of course. Do you want the stone at the base, or do you want it at the top? You can do whatever you like there, but that's a really gorgeous style. And the blowout price, even though it's new, and it's an all, once again, like our purple was in the bridge, this is also unheated, untreated for you. So another big value on this one. And I'm gonna just blow it out right now. That'll be only $1,999. That is exceptional. $19.99, first caller, because we're running out of time in this hour. Got a lot more to show you, and that's going to be the yellow diamond top of the hour. Don't forget about the yellow diamond earrings that are going to be the next top of the hour. So we have all really beautiful, wide style of yellow diamond pieces today that you're going to absolutely love. So that's very, very exciting, and enjoy. Okay, so here's what we're going to do coming up. We've got maybe, I don't know if we have time for our kunzite wheel that I was going to do, but we do have time for a couple more one-of-a-kinds. And don't forget about the trapeche, that big trapeche. And how about our designer ametrine for $88.88? That designer carved 97.5 carat stone. Also have this really special trapeche bracelet, and we'll give you a look at that too. But that one is $19.99. I think about all the great trapeches we've had, and maybe it's time to get the bracelet, which is really one of the more unique ways to get it. Here is that trapeche bracelet, which is 112, 31, 34. These are all freeform stones, and aren't they amazing? All different, all custom made. There's that custom bezel / prong, meaning it's got a double setting style to each and every trapeche. I mean, they're important, why not? Let's just make sure they are ultra secure. They've just locked into gold here. And you've got that 18 karat, and you have the really important way that this is set with bigger diamonds in between. So instead of a link per se, it's just big diamonds all the way through, 4 per, so in between every stone. And you also have, yeah, a 1737 karat weight of your trapeches in 18 karat solid gold. White and yellow gold 7-inch style as well. Insert closure so that the pattern is never interrupted. So you're always going to have that consistency of the pattern all the way through. And all we need to do right now is find a home. And that's what we can do with this lower price that we've dropped it to today. So get ready, and we'll show it on the hand because it's really exquisite. And I love the fact it goes with everything. This is a bracelet you want to enjoy. And you know you're the only one in the world wearing a trapeche. Well, I can't say the only one, but there's probably only a handful of people, I would imagine, that have ever even seen, let alone own, a trapeche bracelet, especially one that's got stones all the way through like this does, where you see, look at the size. I mean, this is no small piece. Even the smaller, remember the collar I had the other night, which had the smaller trapeches? Well, this is a lot larger, and therefore you can see it's really just exquisite, and you've got the stones all the way. So once that insert closure is fastened, it's going to continue just the perfect design that you have all the way through. There's your insert closure, and then of course on the other side you're going to have the it's a fold under style closure. So what that is it really doesn't take away, because you want to really keep the look here going. So with the fold under style, once it's actually latched inside, you're going to just place, let me just show you, this is the only way to really do it, is that there's a little latch here, and so once that's inside, you just literally click it closed like that, and that'll be the way it locks. So it doesn't take away from the design elements that you have here, and it is only one. We're going to go back up close, and we're going to make the $29,999 bracelet the most affordable it's ever been and ever will be. And that's really what signifies the value. And we are just moments away from our yellow diamond band. It's our yellow diamond wonder ring. It's our largest ever. And we're very excited about it. So that's coming up. But if you'd like the trapeche bracelet, not even $10,000 today. What the heck has happened to my value here? This is too good. It's $99.99. And that's for one caller when it's 18 karat gold, nearly 18 carats of trapeche, and you're getting the big diamonds all the way through. Those aren't little diamonds, and you're getting a carat and a half plus. So that is exciting and really truly well done and so well made. And it does take us to our top of the hour, and yellow diamonds are on the way. 2 very special premieres today for your Sunday. Looking forward to that. And any questions you have, let us know on anything you've seen, because quite a few of our first half-hour pieces are still here as well. So, you know, you can give us a call if you have any questions on those, and we'll help you out. But that is quite the buy, and you know that's going to go. Every trapeche, we do rings like this, where one of these stones, and keep in mind there are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 stones. So 11 different trapeches. And when we see one, so they're all over a carat, well over, and nearly 2. And yet you think about what is a single stone like that in a ring go for? 5,000 usually. Why that is not, when you have all these stones, I mean, think about it, that just in the trapeches should be 55,000. So that's what really just gets me, is that is quite the buy, and I think it's obvious, but we are at the top of the hour, so it is time to talk about the most incredible wonder ring out of, what have I had, dozens of them. I've had all kinds of different styles, sizes, and different colors of diamonds, even within this wonder ring category. And yes, there's also been a yellow diamond wonder ring before, but it had 50 points in a double row, so they were quite small. What we're looking at today is something different. Huge diamonds, double row, very comfortable and wearable still, and we will welcome you to what a really, this is the ultimate top of the hour, if you ask me. Welcome into our Sunday. Glad you're with us today. So excited to have you here, especially at this moment when we get to debut something that's important for you that I have had on all week. Very excited to bring this to you. This is a million ways to wear it. Pinky ring, thumb ring, anywhere in between, multiple ways to set it. Obviously, this is our world famous at this point. A lot of duplicates out there, a lot of imitations. We are the original wonder ring source, and yet we've done so many different designs. Welcome on in. I'm Lauren Blair. We got a couple hours left in our week here, so if there's anything we can help you with, please let me know. If there's anything you want to see, time to go ahead and get on the phone lines here, but this is really exquisite and really the ultimate way to wear this, even with the large grand size we have here, which is 2 carats per ring. It is going to be our largest ever. The original, where it all started, was several years ago, it's about 9 years ago, that I was standing here talking about jewelry, and just on a regular average day, had a beautiful double row chevron-shaped diamond ring, which had a carat 03 in diamonds. And over the course of the presentation, and then over the course of hearing your feedback upon getting it at home, it was quite clear that we were onto something really, really special, because I was noticing immediately the way that this ring was just designed to be a standalone wear by itself ring ended up being something that was actually making all of our other jewelry better, making all of our other designs stand out, adding incredible diamonds to everything else that you have. And that is why it became a bit of a wonder how it just worked with everything. The ultimate ring guard, the ultimate stack, the ultimate style for you. And yet we have since made a lot of different varieties and versions. Yes, I've had yellow diamonds and pink diamonds and white diamonds and single rows and different sizes, but this is the ultimate that we've ever brought you. And it's 2 carats of natural yellow diamonds per wonder ring. So this is double the size of the original. A lot of you have the original 103 in white diamonds. This is double that, and so requires more diamonds, but also more gold and also more labor, and also really important individual size stones. We don't get there by making a bracelet. Normally, if you get a bigger diamond weight, you just have more space, more diamonds, more rows, more. This is just a double row, so that means that every single individual stone is so much larger than what we're even used to seeing. So it's really a thrill and a delight to have this. I know we've been waiting for it. And there's one thing that you know is that these are great investments. They are. And I'm not talking about like a resale. I'm not talking about buy it to resell. Certainly you could if you want to, if you're a jewelry store owner. But I'm talking more about if you are somebody who says, you know what? My jewelry collection, whether it's big or small, or you've been collecting for years or just months or whatever it is, or maybe it's pieces that you have that have been passed down, family heirlooms that you love, and you love the sentiment, you love who wore them, and you love honoring those loved ones by wearing their jewelry. But if anything, after a while, sometimes our jewelry collection might need a little upgrade, a little extra, a little oomph. We have the Wonder Ring really solves that and does that and brings everything fresh and new. It gives everything new life. It gives everything more diamonds. It gives everything more sparkle. It gives everything, in this case, more color, and instantly injects a lot of rarity into your collection as well. So here's what we're gonna do. We've got our 2 carat band. Let's take a look at it. I'm obviously wearing a couple because it pairs around everything so beautifully. It's 113-1966. So I have one recommendation, and that's to dial early, because with the number of diamonds you have here and the larger sizes, there aren't as many as we'd probably like to go around. And that becomes even more critical a situation, because here's where a lot of you shop more than one. That's the other key. A lot of you are shopping more than one for Wonder Rings, because that's how you get the full effect of the ring guard, by stacking them around another ring. So here's our 2 carat yellows. So outstanding, is it not? Is that not the most incredible look? And those, I mean, this is why we're up close. Look at every single one of those diamonds. Bright and scintillating and powerful. And remember, we're giving you a look that you cannot do with your eyes. You cannot do that. You can't see it this close. You can't see it this magnified with just a naked eye. You have to have some kind of help, microscopes, a jeweler's loupe, something really, really magnifying what we're showing you here, just to see the kind of impeccable clarity. There's still VS diamonds, the gorgeous color you're getting, the way it works with anything and everything. You know, we did show some yellow diamonds here earlier in the show, and yet this is just so pretty with it if it's going next to a yellow diamond. But that's not all. You can put it with anything, and we've seen over the years that a yellow color works so beautifully with everything. I just have a little look at a golden zircon here. Here's a golden zircon that is large. And I still, for those of you saying, well, that's a wide ring. Look at what that does, even around a larger center stone like a golden zircon that's what, 10 carats? It doesn't matter if you have a smaller ring, a petite style. These are all different sizes, so when you get the same size, they're going to sit really close together. And yet you would look at that and think that's just all one enormous ring. But that's the beauty of the Wonder Ring, is you play with your current jewelry, even the things, promise me you'll play with the things that you don't even think offhand are going to go with it, the ones that you don't think are going to work together. Trust me when I tell you, this ring would not have the icon status or the popularity, or we wouldn't be rebuilding it a million times over, if it wasn't one of those adaptable styles that just works with anything and everything. Even if it's something like a straight edge band and there's going to be a gap between the band and the Wonder Ring, put them on, because it really does work, and it always creates a look that, well, is even more designer and even better. I'm going to put it with that blue zircon we had earlier. This is all bigger jewelry with bigger stones, but you can just see that's in white gold in the middle, yet it still works. You can mix it up, mix and match your metals. It's supposed to be, because you know the yellow diamonds, and when they get really, really, really rich and big and saturated like these are, they get pricey as well. And you can see there, I wish I had all the consistent sizes. I have all different sizes here, but look at that, how it just frames everything beautifully. It could be the tiniest ring. It could be something simple. It could be a diamond solitaire, but you want to get two because that's where the magic happens. And it's not to say you can't wear it as a basic band, one at a time. Look at it this way. Look at it this way. I'm going to pop one on my thumb here and show you what it looks like as a thumb ring. When you point it up, when you point it down, whatever you want to do, watch this. Two different looks just by changing the way you put it on the hand. So that's why, now if you get two, that's where the real magic happens. But we should be getting something like $99.99 for a ring like this. No question about it. All bigger stones. Look back up close. You've got, I could just sit here and count them. We probably should. You're probably curious. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and then the middle section there, and then 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So again, you've got that really important look and that really outstanding, amazing design. Are you ready? So what do we have? Maybe 26 stones there. So among 2 carats. So they are, that's the illustration of really how large they are. It's going to be every stone about 8 points or so. They're really outstanding. This is similar to what we've been seeing lately, and we've seen a lot of pave. We've seen the larger band rings that you may have. Maybe that's going to work with it. We've seen the gorgeous bracelets, the tennis bracelet, the bangle. All of that, everything pairs up together, and that's the beauty of shopping with us, because you know the consistency is there with the quality. Therefore, the yellow diamonds are going to be all matched. So if you have the bangle from last week, if you had the tennis bracelet from last week or 2 weeks ago, we had a couple of them, it's always going to work. They work together beautifully, and yet there's something about the versatility, and that's why I say it's a great investment, because you wear it in one way, shape, or form every single day. It may not be the same way every day. It may not be the exact same finger or the exact same styling or the exact same way you pair it up, but you will wear it in some way every day. And that's what makes it a great investment, especially when we can make it a wonderful value, which is what our top of the hour is all about. Got to make it a great value because of where it is here in the show and the fact that we know we celebrate colors of diamonds. We do it better than anybody else. We're still bringing you natural stones from the earth. These are not treated. They're not heated. They're not irradiated. There's no treatment whatsoever. They're natural from the earth diamonds. That's the first thing. There's a big carat weight here, double the size of even our original. And by the way, this is what struck me. If you know the 103 Wonder Ring, the double row white diamond Wonder Ring that's got a carat 03 in diamonds, I looked today, it hasn't been in stock for a while, but I looked today at the price tag. The price tag, which is half, it's half the size because, you know, half the diamond weight, and white diamonds are pretty routine. We can get those, we can bring those, that's pretty easy. I will tell you right now, that original Wonder Ring that you used to buy for less many, many years ago, just to give you an idea of where that is today, it is $38.88 today. To get the white diamond version that has half of the diamond weight, you can order it if you'd like to. I want to say the item number is 948, I want to say, 1110948, but it's $38.88. So I'm going to try to really, really wow you here since it's our first time out with this one and we get to bring you a really important value. Here we go. Better value than even $38.88 because, well, if the white diamonds are that price and this has more diamonds by double, more gold by double, and the exotic nature of yellows instead of white, which are, yeah, thousands of times more rare, it seems to me like we probably shouldn't do $38.88 because make it the same. I don't know if I'll ever sell a white diamond Wonder Ring 103 again, especially after this value is here. But that's what we get to do as a top of the hour. You're here for the debut. You're here for the OG presentation. I don't know if we'll ever even have it back to bring out again because it is far more limited. Again, I can keep making 103 white diamond Wonder Rings all day long. The price tag may go higher, but I can make them. It's not a shortage. I can keep on making them for as long as you want to. But it's also, if I make this one, Tony, $38.88, which is the same price as the white diamond 1 carat today, I think we got a bargain. That's what I think. I certainly think so. You might not, because we have, and this is what I love about you and me shopping together over these years, is we've made a point to make everything ridiculously affordable. Ridiculously. And it's so funny. I saw some people, we every now and then have an outside designer. There was an outside designer bracelet that was here, and y'all were like, oh my gosh, that price, that's too high. And I'm going, welcome to the outside designer world. Again, that's outside designer. We do things that nobody else can do. Truly, nobody else. Nobody. And that is a perfect example right here. It's just, again, jewelry is not priced this way anywhere else. This is totally, I'll tell you, if you shop here and only here, you're really going to get thrown off as far as what's happening in the actual real world of gold and diamonds and labor and workmanship, all the things that go into making a ring like this, especially when it's not even $38.88. We're going to go even lower for our top of the hour and get to if you can, because if you find that the two you got you don't need, you send one back. What you can't do, which is the case always with the Wonder Rings, is you can't just call up in a week and decide, I do want another one. It's not going to be here, or the price will be higher. Either way, not something that's going to make you happy. So that's where we want to get you your Wonder Rings today, and then we'll have the earrings later to follow that are also going to match if you so choose. If you feel like you want the really designer, divalicious triple row hoop to go with the earring or the ring, you can. But right now, it's just, this is where you begin, this is where you start, this is where you get your launch your diamond collection is right here. This is how you do it. And it's not going to be $38.88. Or $29.99, and again, lots of gold here, wide all the way around, as you see, finished beautifully. There it is. Look at this thickness too. That's not like a little just basic shell of gold here. It's solid all the way through. You see the depth of the gold through the back. You see the way it's finished with the scintillation of the diamonds coming through even the backside, and it's not $29.99. Again, why buy the white diamond version now? A, you probably already have it. B, this is an upgrade, and it's got the better price. It's got the better price, which literally defies all that we can do in making designer jewelry. If we're not cutting corners and we're still bringing in natural stones and still solid gold, which is what you want, you know what? This is the value. This is the only time to get the value like it is today. Just go ahead and make it yours and try it. And remember, you have a guarantee. You have a money-back guarantee. So when you put this around, because I know it's easy to think, and this is what everybody thinks, the first time they see it or the first time they're exposed to a Wonder Ring style, they say, there's no way that's going to work with the things in my collection. How would you at that studio know it's going to work with my pieces? And then yet, everybody discovers the same thing about the Wonder Ring. It is just uncanny how it works. It makes everything more beautiful and more rare and more special. It makes for larger rings. Maybe this is one you just want to add one as a ring guard. If you want to do that, you can. If you just want to go ahead and get the two, the full wow factor, the 4 carats around your other rings, great way to go. But you got to do it now while it's still here, because it's not even $2,499, and we only have a couple to go around, so it's not going to last, and most people do get 2, and wisely so. That's the best thing you can do, is get the 2 of them so you're ready to go, and it's not 24 or 23. And again, get a couple. Maybe think about getting for different ring sizes, because it's a very different look as a pinky ring versus a thumb ring. Maybe you want to go on the index finger. That's a cool look as well. You can do all of that, but it really is just open to any possible way you want to wear it, and just get creative with it. And think about it as a gift idea too, because if it works for all of you and your collection, it would work for mom's collection and your daughter's collection and your sister's collection and all of that. But it's also not 23 or 22 or 21. This is a huge value. And yet the biggest diamonds, almost 8 pointers, right around 8 points a piece, and it's in solid gold, and you've got the ring that looks like you already stacked, 2 in 1, but it's not even $21.99. And we still have yellow diamond hoops to show you. Lots to get to today, but this is where we can bring you the ultimate value, the super stack, the wonderful ring to try. It's not even $2,099. This is it. And yet, look at all that great finishing throughout the inside, every which direction. It is so bold. We're going to blow it out for $1,999. That's it. And that is how we can make the ultimate yellow diamond. I think out of all the yellow diamond deals I've had, bracelets or any other, this is the ultimate, and this is the highest end savings for you. And yet, earrings coming up next hour. We'll show the 3 carats. They're only going to get a little more outstanding. Look at that. There's the 3 carat diamond earrings. So triple row in the earrings, 7/8 of an inch in diameter. We will have those for you. How many would everybody like? Think about getting 1 or 2 or 3, or maybe getting multiple sizes to wear on different fingers of the hand. That's important as well. And our Kunzite wheel is coming up, but had to make sure you see what that's all about. The ultimate yellow diamonds in our $19.99 band, and so many different ways to wear it. Have fun with it. Play with it. 2 going out. Thank you so much. So Rebecca's got 2. Donna's got 1. Thank you. Who else? Mary's got 1 as well. You can even stack them together in the same direction if you want to. Really, when you're putting them around something else, you just point them opposite directions. And that's really how you can even do this. Maybe no ring one day. You don't want to put a ring in the center, but you just put 2 together like that. And you can see that now looks all like one ring in a totally different design than if you had something in between them, or something if you want to wear it on the pinky or the thumb. I mean, it sits low profile enough, even though it's got that width and that size, where you can go ahead and wear it anywhere you want, truly. But that is quite the value. And we'll have yellow diamond hoops later on today. In about 40 minutes from now, we'll bring you the triple row hoop earrings. And yes, for those of you that missed on the emerald, we've got another one for you. And David's got a request, so we'll bring that out as well. David wants to see a crystal opal. David, did you see the one we started the show with? Because it's really good too. But here's another. We've got a carat 29 here for you. Whoa, and quite the value on this one. Let's take a look at this, David. You got it. Oh, this is a good one. Look at that. Opal, 113-1669, and then we'll have emerald, more emerald on the way for those of you that missed out on the 4.5. And then here we go with, yeah, David, this is going to be, I hope you're on the phone lines now, because this is not going to last. I'm going to make this easy. It's a carat 29 in platinum. It's got 53 points in diamonds. It's 113-1669. This is just, come on, like really the best and best. And we had a 4 carat that looked similar, but that still had $16.99 as the price tag. This is our crystal opal with a blue base, reds, yellows, oranges, greens. There's the information at 129 in platinum it stays. And then you've got also the 53 points in the diamonds, and we only have this one, and it's $9.99. Go ahead. We're just blowing stuff out of here. We got not even 2 hours. We got an hour and 40 minutes on our week. We don't see you till Wednesday night. So this is where you got to get your shopping fix in now, and make sure you take advantage of anything and everything in this show, and do what David did. Do what Dale did. Give us your requests as well. We want to help you with those requests. So here it is at $9.99. Here's what it looks like on the hand as well. This is a smaller size right now, but I don't care. I'm going to put it on anyways. It's not a pinky ring. It's a really good size stone. Of course, 129 looking like 2.5 carats all day. And they're even from a distance, all those great colors. It's $9.99, just the ultimate giveaway. First caller that says yes is going to take that one. So that's important. And that one's gone. Congratulations. And then we go back. There's our yellow diamond again, if you want to pick one of those up. And then I do have, look at this emerald. So we have our 55, whoa, hello. Sorry, my eyes had to refocus. They had to like readjust when I saw that emerald. It was like when, you know, all day long when I drive in the mornings, these mornings I get here really early and, you know, driving in, got about an hour and a half drive, and I'm looking straight into the sun the whole way. I feel like once I then get indoors, it's like the eyes have to adjust, right? And look at this, because I go exactly due east, so the whole way. And yet, I felt like my eyes were adjusting again with the brightness of this emerald. What do you think? And thank you so much. Hopefully that was David that got that opal ring. I hope so. Thanks for the request there. And then here we go with this amazing, now not the biggest stone in the world, but it's still going to present plenty to the eye. It's 1130111, and it is our round Colombian. We're back to Colombia now. We go to the Muzo mine here, and the round is so rare. And of course, the clarity in the neon right on. 55 points is your center, 68 points is the diamond weight around it. Love that it's got a double halo and the diamonds down the sides. And all we need to do is get you one great deal. And actually, I'm going to leave it to you guys. I'm going to take a break. Yep, I'm going to take a break because my price says $49.99. I want to help you own it for better. Any gold you want, let's open it up to like all gold colors, all sizes. Oh, wait, we do that most of the time. So you're not really that impressed? Well, I'll tell you what, any gold you want, it's in the yellow now, but you wouldn't even know that when you see it on the hand, because watch this, it pretty much is covered in diamonds. Every which way. Take a look at this on the hand here, and any gold, any size, let's see. Anything else I can do? Oh yeah, free shipping. So get the ring to you in your house without even paying a penny for that. We'll take care of all of it. And then if you thought we were just glowing because we were up close, no. Look at that from a distance away, how bright and amazing that stone is. It's not $49.99 anymore. We're going to just go ahead and leave it in your capable hands. You guys are capable of great values and wonderful things. And yes, summertime Sundays, not going to be like a million trillion people here. So it makes this opportunity even better, because I'm going to say, let's just put it on the auction block and let you decide. Let's let you be in charge of your own price tag. Let's let you do what you want to do here and get rid of $49.99 and not even start at $4,000. really open up the opportunity. And we only have about 90 minutes left. That's it. So we got a lot of shopping to do in just a very short amount of time. So come on in and let me know what your requests are, because every request we've had, except for the one yellow diamond at the beginning of the show, every request is gone. So we want to make sure that you're getting those in, because you're seeing those discounts and you're getting what you love. And now we've got something new in an emerald, and it's so rare to get around. And yet you're not giving up the origin, the color, the quality, anything. It's that sparkling, bright, beautiful round, and yet it's not going to be $4,000 either, or $3,000, or $25,000, $2,000. Does that help? I think it does. I'm an emerald lover, so I'm a fanatic about emeralds, and I'm really, really in tune with their pricing, because I'm just we all have our favorites, right? And I'm always gravitating to emeralds, so I'm always making a point of looking at them, even just out of pure recreation. Not because I have to, not because it's part of work, but because I just love emeralds. And when anybody's got one on display, I'm always looking at the quality and trying to get up close. And again, online it's tough to do jewelry shopping online, because you know the photos are all photoshopped, you know, so you never really know what it really looks like. I always got to see it in person. That's the great thing about this format. It's the best way to shop for jewelry. You're getting a magnified view that you can't even see in person. So I'm a big fan of, especially with emeralds, so you can see everything, and it's only going to look so much better when it's at home, because you're never going to see all the minute inclusions at home that you would here on television. So I think that it's very helpful. I think it's a really, just again, it's a great way to shop for your fine jewelry if you care about quality. I mean, some people don't, and that's okay, but you know, you guys all do. So we really, really do praise that ability to just really get up close like that. We'll blow it out. How about $1,500 to start instead? $10 on the increment, that's it. And it's only $15 when there's a 55-pointer looking like a 1 carat plus. You have the outstanding double halo, that's a double halo of round brilliance as well, around it, and then the diamonds continuing down the sides. Get ready, we'll have yellow diamond hoops next hour. That's in 35 minutes to go with your Wonder Ring, or to go with your tennis bracelets or your bangles or anything else that you've seen in recent weeks of yellow diamonds. We've certainly been showcasing a lot of them, and it's our grand finale day of that, so we will have those for you as well. Big hoops, wide hoops, and they look gorgeous on, so wait till you see those. And then we've got a designer diamond piece if you're not interested in any more emerald, but our big 4.5 carat is already gone and spoken for, so now just want to bring something for everybody else. Maybe if you're looking for a little more affordable option, that's a good way to go. So there's our round, and then let's get to our designer pendant. This is my favorite pendant we have. Not that you care, because you and I may not like the same thing, and that's okay. But I do think that when I like something that just is, give me different. Give me something I haven't seen before. Give me something that not everybody else has. And this is it. Now, you've got the top here with the bail. And you've got this base, which almost reminds me of our kite cut diamonds, we'll see, but open with round brilliance. And then you see the bigger stones that are embellishing the base. Very organic in its look. It's 112-1736. And here it is. The diamonds in the perfect drop. Doesn't feel all that over the top dressy, but definitely has a little extra to it than just, let's say, a solitaire. And it's 112-1736 with a 46-point diamond weight. And I don't know, I think our delay is getting even longer. We may have some people who want to open that auction. If so, let me know and we can always revisit the emerald, but here is the diamond piece. And I don't think we've ever had it before. So it looks like we're building a graphic here. And so it's 46 points in VS round brilliance, including those larger and the smaller and even the bail. And then the bail, they've done something so clever. They've locked it in here. So you've got the ability, it's got an inner circle of the inside the design. So when you see it like this, your bail is never going to move where it shouldn't. You can't do that. See that? It's going to stay. It's just a little detail. As someone who tries on jewelry for a living on live TV, I like when they take care of things like that. So it just makes it all the easier to show you. And that's what it looks like from a distance. Here's the length. I'm going to show you that as well. And then we've got our great value coming up. And what's going on? A lot of busy phone lines. It's all... That delay is just getting longer by the day, I tell you. So here it is at 1 1/8 top to bottom. Here's what it looks like from a distance. If anybody does want to, if you're all interested in the emerald, we can always return back to it if we need to. But that is such a special piece there. And you know what? Let's just blow this out really quickly, and then we can always go back to our emerald if need be, because it seems like our phone lines got really, really busy, and that's probably why. So we'll take a look. That is just the prettiest piece, isn't it? Just something about those bigger diamonds at the base and that mix of diamond sizes that you have. They're all round brilliance, but the size mixing there is really cool. And let's see if it'll sit properly. And it's all finished in the back, so if you wanted to even wear it reverse, you could. But I think we're going to show off the diamonds here. I think that's how you and I do it. Let's make sure it goes. And why now is it not cooperating with me? Now it's just not happy. So we'll see if we can just finesse it here. There we go. All right, so now we get to do something wild. How about under $1,000 on the pendant? Uh-oh, all those calls were not for the emerald. What were we thinking about? Requests? Okay, requests are good too. We'll take those and bring them out. But this is not going to be $999. White gold is how it stays. I do have a couple available, so if you, I like to put it out there because you never know. We do have a lot of onesies all the time, and so if you did want to get, let's say, one for you and one for somebody else you care about, and you wanted to be able to get two that are going to be identical in the matching, you can do that. And it's not going to be $999. Well, this is pretty good stuff here. And we've got diamonds at almost a ½ carat, lovely inch plus, just makes it really wearable. In the styling of the pendant, I don't think that that requires any, dressy occasion necessarily, just a great way to do an elegance in diamonds that you don't always see. And it's not going to be $888 or $799. We'll give it away, and then we can always go back to the emerald if there's any questions on that. We still have a kunzite wheel to show you that's going to be a really big markdown on kunzites that are all good sizes. But we're going to make this $777 for the designer diamond pendant. Take a look, and we got about 60 seconds with that one because we are approaching the halfway mark of the show. Want to make sure that we get any and all requests in as well. So again, we can shop up the great values and discounts that we have all day. And then, of course, this pendant under, well, $800 is something else. When you've got $777 for your discounted pendant, that's pretty impressive. And then, yes, we've got that big yellow diamond coming up too. The 181 is here. We also have that really important pair of blue zircon drops I'm going to bring you. Our yellow diamond hoops are at the top of the hour. And boy, is that exciting. Really good stuff. The hoops are amazing. So we will bring those out. I know we're all looking forward to seeing what we can do on a great value there with our hoop earrings. So we'll have those coming up for you as well. Triple row. That can go with, everything you have in yellow diamonds, from the big stones to the bangles to the bracelets. We've had all those exciting pieces we've had of late. But that's our pendant at $777. Hey, you guys, was anybody interested in that emerald or no? Nobody? Nobody wanted? Okay, we just got a bunch of calls right when I moved on from the emerald. I didn't know if that was something we wanted to revisit. So if at all, let me know. I'll tell you what, if anyone wants it, nobody wants to open the auction, that's okay too. But let me just make sure that just in case any of you that called in there were thinking about this one, let's just go $14.99 and just do it really quickly. Just done deal out the door. That way we can move on with our next 90 minutes and somebody will get the emerald. I'll just skip the auction. We'll just bring it for 60 seconds only, and we'll just revisit it for $14.99, and that way somebody takes it. 60 seconds only, white, yellow, rose gold. Just a huge opportunity just in case, because I know you saw it. We moved on, didn't have any calls, then we got the calls, so we'll just give that away. If you would like to have it, there is our big emerald round. Love to see it. And then we also do have earrings are coming up. They're going to be 3 carats in the earrings that we'll have. We have some ruby earrings that are gorgeous. What's going on with these ruby earrings? They're gigantic stones. They should be $20,000. They're not. We have the kunzite wheel coming up. 30 seconds left on the emerald. Amazing Sunday here, but you got to let us know what your favorite is, and we will show you whatever it is you'd like to see. But major kunzite wheel coming up. Got an emerald cut. I've got an Asher cut, and we have a pear shape. So 3 different distinct styles for you as well. But that's only $14.99. Come now. That's really good. That's really good for an emerald of that size, and doesn't look like a 55 pointer. We addressed this with the 4.5. If the 4.5 looks double, well, so does the 55 pointer. So if it were any other stone, it would be a 110 or so. And yet here's where you get that great savings, a $5,000 ring brought under $1,500. Let's get to our kunzite wheel. I tried to get this in the first hour. We got busy with requests. So now we get to see it. And there is the first option, which is the Asher. Then we have the emerald cut, and there's going to be a nice elongated pear shape here as well. And 3 to choose from. All distinct shapes and I would say they're all doing the double halo or the halo, but they're all just interesting how you can take a halo and still manage to make it look different than everything else. And that's what we've done here, really detailed designer styles, and yet come on in with requests if you have them, but also if you see something here you like. All one of a kind, staying in the white gold, and that's the way we like our kunzites. Look at how beautiful that is. really good. With the yellow gold, it just is, it's pretty, but sometimes the stones can pick up a little bit of that yellow gold, and then it starts to play a little bit with their colors, and we inherently love this stone for its color, especially when you get this really high-end version. And that's not the pale pink, but instead that really bright purple pink orchid that we have. So how about we walk you through the carat weights, because they're all over 4 carats. The smallest is the pear shape, it's the 408. We have the 408 with 50 points. Then we go to the Asher cut, and that's gonna be the 470, and that's got 58 points in diamonds. And then we go here with the 463, and the 463, similar diamond weight, 57. So they're all going to be at least a half carat and at least 4 carats. That's diamonds and center stones. And now we get to bring them on down. Welcome into our last little bit of Sunday here. We've got about 85 minutes to go. We are blowing out jewelry. We're welcoming you in. You can make requests if you have them. Hope you will. Hope you do. This is an important time to go ahead and get what you love here in kunzite. These are the top quality. They are the neons. Most of the neon kunzites I bring lately have been 25, 35, 40 carats. True story. That tends to not work for everybody. Some of you are looking for the more what we call the wearable sizes, the most requested sizes. And around here, it's in that 3 to 5 carat range. So that's what we're bringing on this wheel entirely, but 3 different cuts to choose from, and all really maintaining traditional styles in the mountings themselves. That's important too. So take a look at this. And again, if you want an Afghan kunzite, here's the way you get a 4 carat at the best price. They started at $39.99. No longer that price. Got a much better value for you. And all you can do is just simply dial. That's all you need to do. Dial in and get your favorite. We're treating you to some big values. They're only getting better as the show goes on. And yet not 39 or 29 or even 19. What have I done on 4 carat? That's like the price of a 1 carat stone. So you know that because you see them all the time. Here we are with a 4 carat minimum carat weight. And again, go closer to 5 on 2 of them. And yet you're also getting this better price, and they all have 50 points or more in diamond weight as well, keeping those mountings classic, either a double halo or a single halo, single, double, more scalloped here to go with the pear shape. There's a little frilly kind of feminine detail to the pear shape. The others are really, they fit with the carat of the cuts that you have, more angular cuts, therefore more really stark, beautiful halos there, really just following the lines of the cutting. It's not going to be 19. Okay, I said it. We're going to go lower on the price tag, and we're going to need to do that. I think everyone's waiting on yellow diamond hoops. They're coming up in about 20 minutes. But this is where we get you the big value on the kunzites. They're really deep, saturated. They're more purple than they are pink. Great chance to pick them up. What can we do? $18.99. Does that make it better? Yes. Better? Does it make it interesting? Does it make all 3 go? Today's one of those more, the days when we're just in like full on blowout mode. It's just got to be happening. So as our last little bit of time is here, and we have this really important value, and yet it's already great. And again, I was never supposed to go any lower than $2,000, but hey, here we are. So you got to do what you got to do, and it's a Sunday, so let's shop. Let's shop. We got a couple, well, we've got about 85 minutes to do it. And we've got 3 incredible kunzites here, and they're not going to be $18.88 or $17.99 or $17.77. This is your ultimate value, and there's 4 carats or more for each and every stone. So come on in, and let's go $16.99 a piece. That's it. And as soon as you can dial, well, you want to do that quickly because obviously your favorite is up there, and it might be somebody else's favorite as well. Here's what they look like on the hand. Which one do you like? We have the pear, the Asher, the emerald cut. Let's start with the emerald cut first, and that is the 463. So 463 emerald cut, looking so good with that larger single halo. That's what it looks like on. Loving the deep saturation of that emerald cut. 463, unbelievable for $16.99. My goodness, in gold. Here's the Asher cut. The Asher cut's the 470, so that's the largest, but not by much. It's going to be similar carat weight, but you've got that squared off style, so you know if you like the step faceting squared off, gives you less length, but a nice width there. That's a great way to go. $16.99, that's the 470, and that one has 58 points in diamonds, and here goes the pear shape. Pear shape's going to be the 408. Now that's going to give you 50 points in diamonds and a 408. Look at the saturation that you get there. So question is, Jason, do you have one of the 3? Okay, so we're verifying on one of the 3. We'll find out which one, and then we got calls coming in. So some late arrivals, yeah. You got it. Asher cut's gone. That's 113, 1263. Thank you so much. Now we're down to 2, which will be soon down to 0. And there they are, emerald cut, or look at, it's interesting. The pear shape is the smaller carat weight, but it looks larger to me. Doesn't it? Sometimes stones will do that sometimes. That's how it works. So you've got your choice of the 408s on the left or the 463 on the right. 2 great kunzites, both gotta go. and $16.99, your choice of. Okay, so we're going to keep moving. We got about 30 seconds left with this wheel, and then need those requests to come on in so we can get you whatever it is you'd like to see today on this Sunday, wrapping up our week together. So honored to have you with us. Just again, let me know on this summer Sunday what we can show you. And we do have an incredible yellow diamond. We got our carat 81, still have yet to get into that one, but look at that. Showed it briefly, had a request for a carat 30. We've got the carat 81, which is looking like a 4 carat because of the way there is an exact match to the center diamond and the halo. And then, okay, I have the most unbelievable ruby earrings that are, something's wrong here. And I love what's wrong, because when it's wrong, it's usually a good thing. Sometimes when you hear that's wrong, it's a bad thing. When you hear it's wrong here, it means something has gone awry with the price tag. And it's going to help you own something that is pretty much out of reach for most every shopper we have historically. And I know that because I've shown dozens of pairs of ruby earrings in my 10 years here. Well, that's because they're always, when they're bigger, and these are bigger, they're really, really pricey because you're pairing up rubies that are one of the most expensive stones in the world when it's Burma and when it's blue reds and when they're clean and transparent and bright. They're some of the most expensive gem material out there anywhere. And now we're looking at pure and simple. This is going to be the best thing that ever happens to any ruby lovers out there. I'm glad you're here. 113-1604. Come in close. Look at those rubies. Pristine and perfect. And the last time, and I know this is wrong because the last time, and sometimes things happen. Sometimes human error takes effect and there's something like a digit missing in a price tag, and that really helps you. The last time these were on the air, and they're pretty distinctive. I don't have ruby earrings every day, especially big ones like this. So, you know, you tend to remember it. They were $19,999. That's what happens with bigger rubies. Why? 257 total weight and 18 karat gold. So yes, there's that really lovely 18 karat gold we love, but it's not just that. You're also getting these really important rubies that are all by themselves. I don't know if you remember, but we had a 101 yesterday. That's about as large as they get in a ring without going crazy on the price tag, without getting into 5 figures. So that's one thing to consider. These stones are each a carat, come on over, a carat 30-ish. Okay, so pretty close. Carat 30. You've got also the big diamond weight here because it's 44 points in the baguettes and it's 33 points in the rounds, and it's covering the entire earring with diamonds, including a lot of baguettes that you have. And all we need to do is find a home for them. And I can do that because the $19,999 price has nothing to do with what I'm going to bring them to today. So they stay in the yellow gold, or if you really, really want to, I want to do them in white gold or rose gold if you'd prefer. But I really think that, well, the prestige with rubies and the most important rubies in the world and the ones we see here are typically in the yellow. So that's the best recommendation. If you don't love it, or if that's the deal breaker, go ahead and let me know and I will see if I can make those in the white gold for you. I just want you to have the perfect ruby earrings because they rarely come around in this size. So got to make it happen. Let's take a look at this on the hand because I want you to see a couple things. The length is one thing. The way they look on is another. We're going to show that next, but here's your little over an inch. So yeah, they're 1 1/8 inches. Top to bottom, lever back style, open and close with a click. So it doesn't get any easier than that. And then we have also the $20,000 was price. It's going to be significantly less, and just one click and you're done, and they're on, and they look amazing. And they are July's birthstone, the king of all gems, piercing coverage as well, which just looks fantastic. And yet nothing but diamonds as far as the eye can see with your ruby, surrounding your gorgeous bright blue-red ruby. The glow is there, the neon is there. It's prestige because it's Burma, and yet they are not going to be, this is the good part. I'm going to put them on the auction block because I really want to see who's out there. I really believe in what our values are. They hold a power and a weight to them, but this is where today, proving that we need to do a lot better than our typical value. When you see how gorgeous those are, ruby lovers, get ready. This is going to be something special. Let's go back to the wheel and take a close-up look and do better than $10,000 to start. I can do that, or I can do a little bit better if I just go ahead and put them on the auction block and let you essentially determine your own price. So that's what we're going to opt to do here, because I got to make sure they go. And if it's going to be, you know, I'll worry about the whole mistake price later and all that and all these extra things that I'm doing, it's really important to just get these pieces out to their rightful homes. And yet, look at that. And by the way, that's the reflection. You see that reflection of the second stone? These are perfect rubies. but it looks like 10,000 is not enough. And I'm wondering if we just go to that magic number, how about 75% off of the start, which would be only $5,000 to open instead, and would give you the ultimate value of a lifetime on a ruby earring, and would give you the solid yellow gold, yes, the 18 karat gold upgrade, the big diamond weight, which is going to be 77 points overall, and you get it all with the most pristine, gorgeous. Are those $2,500 carat rubies? No, because again, that would be, if I'm looking at it, if we break it down, cut that price in half. Is that ruby 25? Is that ruby 25? Absolutely not. Oh, I wish I could do a 1 carat plus ruby for $2,500, and the truth is I cannot. But here's what we'll do, since no interest yet in the earring, let's try to make sure we do get some interest, and more importantly, not interest, but just wow you with the value and get them out the door, and let's go $4,000. $4,000 to get these started, which, you know, there's the gold component, the diamond component, the ruby component, then there's the labor, which, forget about that right now. Definitely not talking about labor here when you've got a value like this. So $4,000 with a $10 increment only, yellow gold, or like I said, if you want them in the white gold, it looks like I can do it. If you give me a little extra time, we'll be able to do that for you. But here it is. $4,000 to start. This doesn't happen on rubies like that, and mogok and Burma and all those things, and blue reds that we love, and the baguettes and the rounds together. And this price tag, $4,000 to get them started. Let's give them 60 seconds. We'll go 60 seconds to get this rocking. It is our last call on the rubies. That's a mistake price. It's $19,999. You've seen them before. It looks like they've been on the air 4 times at that price. And now we are more than 75% off on the Burma stones. And they haven't changed a bit. They haven't shrunk. They're just amazing, amazing 1 carat 30s almost each. And that's how you get perfect matching. The glow is incredible. I love that we upgraded the gold. That's so important in an earring, I believe. And we're looking for $4,000 and nothing so far. Well, that is a moment. I think we're waiting. Yellow diamond earrings, triple row, 1-inch style coming up at the top of the hour. Tanzanite is here too. It's a big one. It's a big ring. It's just a big ring overall. It's a big stone, it's a big ring. We'll show it to you here. This is my Tanzanite and yellow gold today. Look at that. That's awfully nice. What do you think about this oval? That's a beauty, isn't it? Crazy good. How you've got all the details. That's just such a pretty mounting too. Unlike what we ever see, really. We see a lot of halos, but not usually like that. So that Tanzanite is here. We have a diaspora that's here. Our ruby earrings are back. There they are. So $4,000 to open or get those started. And then we've got, sure enough, I do have some blue zircon earrings. We can make those really affordable. So let's just wow you here. And it's going to be back to back against the rubies. So I think this is going to make an impression. We will take one of these rubies away, bring in our blue zircons. This is the style we're seeing most of late. You've been loving the blue zircon cushions with that fabulous kite cut. It's 2011 is the item number, and we're just going to try to blow these out. And then all the requests, oh, good. We've got some requests coming in. Thank you, Sandra. Sandra's requests are coming up. I think we have another request coming out too in just a moment. But here we are. Let's just give these away. See if I can just got to get some jewelry out of here. So look at those blue zircons. So I'm just going to make a deal here. 427 is the cushion cut carat weight. 22 points in those rhombus cut diamonds. And then you also have the 14 points in the white diamonds up top. So quickly, we've got some requests coming in, so we'll do those. But let's just make sure this happens really fast here and blow them out for the lowest price on a zircon earring. They were just on the air a couple days ago, $89.99. Going to go a lot lower for you. And then Sandra, if you want to come on in, we've got some really cool designer blue topaz. Oh my. And then we also have, hey Ginger, we've got your cross pendant coming up. So we're going to do this real quick, $2,499 just a giveaway. That's just a 30-second, let's see who wants them, from $9,000 to $2,499. Done deal. That's it. Then we got requests coming up. So blue zircon earrings, and I know you probably want to see them on. They're actually a little longer than the last ones even. So we'll show you here. This is what they look like from a distance. And then you've got that great movement. Here's your length. What do you think? 1.25 inches, so yes, tiny bit more than the last ones, and then we'll show them to you on, but that is gonna go. So $2,499 a pair, and there's only one pair, And they're also going to be in, now this time around, they're the yellow gold only. Well, I've dropped the price too much. So yes, yellow gold, they got to go out the way they are. But let's take a look at them on just to see how they dangle and move, how that 1.25 inch looks from a distance away. And then, of course, we'll see who's got them at $24.99. But gorgeous blue zircons. We see quite a few of the drop earrings, and they just are always hanging out closer to $9,000. So it's pretty exciting to see those at $25 today. So if you'd like to go ahead and grab them, let me know. And then we've got a great request coming up. I love these blue topaz. I wish I could have, yeah, if I had found these, I would have brought them out too. They're lovely. All right, back to the wheel we'll go. $24.99 the zircon earrings. Next up. Hi, Sandra. Thank you so much for the request. Let me just go ahead and preface this with, I'm going to show Sandra two pieces. They're going to go to anybody and everybody. So what I'm going to do is this. I want to remind you that you don't need to be the requester, but Sandra, that means if you love them, call in quickly. Because I can guarantee you one thing about these next two rings. These are what I call the immediates. They're just going to go. The value's there. The style is there. The cutting is there. They don't look like anything else that you find in regular jewelry stores. Here's one of them. This is going to be two different choices in Swiss blue, and I got to zoom way back because they're big rings. We're going to start with our fancy cut, because yes, it's a marquise, but it's fancy because it's got all of this cool checkerboard faceting. So that's the one, and I know it's going to lean a little bit, so let me just give it some help once I have my other option up here for you, which is the cushion, no, the round. Look at this. Wow. Okay, so two Swiss blues. There they are. They're each one of a kind, and they're going to stay just like they are in the white gold. Call me early. We've got the bypass around the round, and then filling up the pave along the sides of this fancy marquise cut with the checkerboard faceting. Yellow diamond earrings are awaiting us here at the top of the hour if you're interested. We've got some yellow diamond hoops to show you, triple row, never been seen before here on the air. Loving those. Those are going to be coming up, but right now it's all about the blue topaz. Let me know, Sandra, or anybody else, if you like the rings. I got to remind you all, the requests don't have to, they're not reserved for the requester. We have no way of knowing who's on the phone, and we'd like to give first come, first serve basis to everybody because we do deal in so many one-of-a-kinds. So all you need to do is dial in early. That way you get first dibs. You're getting first right of refusal, so to speak. So here's how you get them. And the price tag is better than even where I literally looked at a peridot today. It had 1 point in diamonds, and it was a 1 carat peridot, and it was $2,000. That's how the new pieces are going sometimes. This is a better value. Watch this. Blue topaz. I mean, I was fully expecting these to be like $3,000, considering there's a 9 carat marquise right here. There's the 9 carat, and here's the 595. So 9 carat, 595. Diamond weights are as follows. We've got what is that? I think they put an extra 0 in there. Looks like 18 points. It says 1.8 points, but I don't think it's 1 point in diamonds. I think it's 18. So let's go with that. And then we've got 24 points over here, okay? So that's the diamond weight, staying in the white gold. This is what they look like from a distance. They're nice size. I mean, this is really cool on. Tell me that's not going to get some attention. That just looks so cool. It looks almost like futuristic. It's like a really modern style. So does that. And that, the sparkle of that round. Come on. So either way, your choice of, you want to see two pieces go quickly, not $2,000. I'm making these identical in price tag just so you don't have to choose based on the budget. We either have the 9 carat, which is $112.9402, or we have the round, which is $112.8299. You just let me know. They're the same price. Either way, $999. They're in solid white gold. So they will be gone in a hurry. 2 available, white gold only. They just got to go. 9 carats here. It's 9 carats with 18 points in diamonds. And then we go to the 595, which is the round. That's going to be $112.8299, which is basically like 2 bands in one there. And you've got the double row in the diamonds resting up against the outer edges of the round. And that's going to be 24 points in diamonds around a 595. So either way you go, $999. Let me know. Sandra or anybody else, because those are open to whomever would like them. They're 2 really exotic ways to get blue topaz, whereas we just had blue zircon and the looks are almost identical. So you've got a great way to shop there. All right, Ginger, we've got your cross pendant coming up. So again, open to anybody who'd like them, round or marquise. The marquise is looking so dynamic because it's a checkerboard double faceted. So that means checkerboard faceting on the inside as well as on the outside. So 2 different facet patterns, top and bottom, over that stone. Okay, we're gonna move on. We've got our cross pendant. This will look familiar because we had the matching earrings earlier this week. Yes? Thank you, Opal from earlier. Let's take a look on the hand here, Tony, because this one's not going to sit up on its own. It's big. It's Ginger's request, but again, blue topaz are still here. And then here we go with 113-1304. This is the 305 pear shape cross pendant, and it has VS diamonds, all yellow diamonds, all pear shapes. And they're all pointing inward towards really one of our largest styles we've ever had. Look at this, almost 2 inches. It's item number 113-1304, and it's almost 2 inches in gold, but it also has the 305. Everywhere you see, except the bale's the only place that there isn't a large yellow diamond presence, but you see how lovely this is. There's some cutout detailing that's intentional, showing off the way all the pear shapes point inward. Look at how gorgeous this is. And this is how it looks on the neckline as well. So a nice, solid, heavier piece of jewelry, but again, not heavy in the sense that it's uncomfortable to wear. It really is lightweight enough. It may or may not be your everyday piece. We don't usually see 2 inches in a pendant very often, but the yellow diamonds are exquisite, and you're getting 3 carats. It would also look great with the earrings that we have coming up shortly here. In about 7 minutes, the earrings will be here, which are my 3-row yellow diamond hoops that I have for you. So you can see how even though pear shapes in the cross and rounds in the hoop, they would all work together really, really well. So let me also show you an up close of the cross as well, so you can see how that looks. And then we'll go ahead and get it out the door for a better price. Wow, this is impressive. 305 and all bigger stones, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. I believe there's, let me see if there's one up top that I'm hiding. No, that's it. So there's just under 20 diamonds there, and so they're all bigger stone sizes, and that's pretty impressive to get. I'm going to go walk around here if I can, zoom back, and show you what we can do on this cross. Larger style, and you know what? Those last 2 blue topaz rings still available. Incredible at $9.99, but now getting to go even lower on this one, $29.99, under 1,000 a carat. It's just an easy one. It's just really, truly, anytime we see anything, if you get anything, like you can buy anything natural diamonds for under 1,000 a carat. They're usually the diamonds you buy that are the diamonds intended to cut other diamonds. You have to buy them like commercial grade. That's just not the case here. These are really important VS yellow diamonds all the way through. So that is exciting. So let me know if you'd like to get that cross for $29.99. And there it is, and that's going to be how it's finished on the inside there. So you've got a really good look, and it's a nice, larger, sizable piece here at $29.99. There were earrings to match. If you'd like to see them again, I can bring them out. I believe they were this week. I feel like they were just a couple days ago. So yes, the earrings are also available that are an exact match. They're quite large too. So $29.99 on the 305 yellow diamond pear shapes. And that's a wonderful way to go. So that's a big value there. And thank you so much. And then what we're going to do is show you our yellow diamond hoops in about 5 minutes. So I love that we have different ways to do yellow diamonds, either the big pear shapes, or we're going to have that triple row hoop coming up for you, which are just amazing. I know we're all waiting on those patiently. That is the total, like, again, feel like you rule the world. Absolutely look like a movie star, but still something fun and fabulous. And then we'll have our big tanzanite coming up too. So lots to get to in this last little bit of airtime that we have together today. And that's our yellow diamond cross. So beautiful stones there. And then sure, here's that round. This is the round blue topaz for $9.99. We'll show that again. That's going to be just a reminder here. Let me zoom back in, because nothing I'm going to have for the rest of the day is quite as large as that cross pendant. That's a big one. And then here we are with the round 112-8299, white gold only. It's also the checkerboard faceting. So it's not just, that's why it was giving such a glisten pattern. I know you all want to see this again. So there you have it, that really beautiful round, which always has that internal brilliance, but then you checkerboard facet the outside. So it really just gives you this magnificent look all the way around. And it's only $9.99 in a double row diamond bypass ring. That alone I cannot do. And yes, it's almost time for the yellow diamond earrings. The hoops are here. The hoops are fabulous. Oh my goodness, are the hoops incredible. We've never had anything like it either, so that's what's going to be finally something different, right? It's so amazing because there's only so many jewelry designs you can do, and yet we have the hoop that we've never been able to accomplish before, and 3 carats in diamonds. And the blue topaz is still here at $9.99. Okay, we're moving along. We've got a really, really good buy. And don't forget about those blue zircon earrings that are $24.99. The way that they even go with the blue topaz is impressive. There might be a subtle more turquoise, but you can see how similar they are. So the blue zircon earrings are still hanging out. The ruby earrings are still here. mistake price at $20,000 brought down to $4,000. So that was incredible. Also we have some vanadium barrel earrings if anybody's interested. They look like Paraibas, but they're not. We have one of our very, very best in indica lights here as well. Copper bearing pinky purple. Okay, we can give this away. Let's just give this away. It's a pink purple, not true purple. No reds to this one. Look at this copper bearing. How gorgeous is this? Have you noticed we used to see copper bearing every day? No more. There are no more stones. We have basically exhausted our private collection here, which is where the stones come from. Part of the reason we offer such values as we do is because we're not buying out there even in the wholesale arena, which sounds like a good plan until you realize wholesale prices are about triple what we offer things for. So they come from private collections, and our private collection of Cooperians is almost gone. So that's why we used to have 1 or 2 a day, don't have any more new ones for you. So now we revisit an older item that's just really, when you talk about coloring, it's not the purple we usually see. It's not the red purple. That's more the rubellite. This is a real kind of a pinky, I wouldn't say plum. It's got a little bit of purple, but keeps it lighter in saturation. It's 1130254, and it is our copper bearing. Let me just give away a museum piece too. I mean, that's a lot of fun to do. We all appreciate the museum markdowns, and we've got one here on a 316 in 18 karat gold. Diamond weight is 56 points in the baguettes and 40 points in the round, so you're going to get well over or right under a carat. And then we have a special way we can price it because it's no longer $99.99. Here's what it looks like on split shank to really anchor the larger size ring that it is. Solid 18 karat gold. There's what it looks like on the hand. Yes, we're getting into, once the top of the hour hits, by the way, in about 90 seconds, get ready to have some competition. The exact same thing happened yesterday. Our last hour was bonkers. Last Sunday, the last hour, bonkers. Everybody starts to tune in at noon here. So come on in. If you have any questions about anything you've seen for the first couple of hours, get them now because everything will start going. This is what happens every Sunday in summer. I'm telling you, it is a pattern and it's not random. It is definitely what's happening now. Look at the inside there, the finishing on the interior. No longer going to be even, how is this under $5,000 when we have a 316 purple Cooperian? Purple pink in this occasion, really the mix of colors. I'll put it to you plain and simple, guys. We got to move a lot of jewelry. I've got to move probably 200 items in 60 minutes. I don't think it's ever been done by a human before, or a robot or any AI or anything like that. So get ready because this is going to be wild, and you're going to see discounts that are going to be the only way to move that many items in less than 1 hour. So come on in, and it starts right now with the purple Cooperian. It's copper bearing. It has different amounts of copper than, let's say, the blue-greens or the greens. The greens have the most copper, the blue-greens have the second most copper, but it's still copper-rich. So it's what takes a tourmaline from just really good and really rare to the ultimate in rarity, and it's not going to be even $39.99. So let the giveaways begin. As our top of the hour and our yellow diamond earring hoops are about to arrive, but this is going to go first because it's not even 39 or 38 or 37. I am really in ultimate giveaway mode. We got to move a lot of jewelry here in the last hour, and we will, because it's as simple as, okay, so the discounting needs to be even better, even cranked up. We got to get the values even better for you. So get ready because it's happening now, and it's $3,699 right now. $3,699 for a 3+. You've seen it for 10 grand. Now it's $36.99. And bye-bye, it'll go. We have the top of the hour arriving. I know we've got some requests coming in, so we will get to those as well. But we do have our yellow diamond premiere in something in all these years of bringing you great jewelry. We've never brought a hoop earring like this, ever, ever. So it is time to talk about yellow diamond hoop earrings, but modern and not too bold. I mean, there's 3 carats in diamonds here, but they're not too bold because we kept them at basically just under an inch. So the size you all are loving, the size everybody's always wanting, they are here. And wait till you see, because I want to keep us close to these earrings to appreciate the quality, the beauty, the diamonds here. Look at that. I'm going to stack them like that until you see them on, because this is wild. And it's what we've all been waiting for our yellow diamond top of the hour. Glad you're with us today. Happy Sunday indeed. Hope your summertime is winding down. in grand fashion. And speaking of winding down, so is our show. We've only got about 58 minutes left to go today for our Sunday. If you have any requests, get those in. We'll be happy to help you. I'm Lauren Blair. It's nice to have you with me today. And as always, we are blowing out jewelry, but it's our last little time together until I don't see you till Wednesday night. So we do have to get a lot of jewelry out of here and a lot of jewelry going. And so get ready for the discounts, and especially our top of the hour we always love. So the top of the hour we're ready for now, this 3 carat exactly 3 rose style diamond hoop, not oversized. So for those of you going, listen, girl, go ahead, rock those 3 inchers, but I cannot do that. That's not for me. But I do want to have a little style, and I want to have some really good diamonds, and I want to have a nice presence. You do it with a style like this. So what we've done is given you the width and given you a length that you love. We know you love the 1 inch and the 3/4. So here we hit basically right in between. We're at 7/8 of an inch, which is just under an inch. They will look like an inch all day. They are round hoops. Click-in closure. It is the easiest style to put on because you're going all the way around with gold in item number 1968. Are you ready? 3 carats in yellow gold only. The yellow diamonds and the yellow gold pair up beautifully, so we kept that all together. This is really meant to go with our Wonder Ring. Obviously, we had our gorgeous Wonder Ring with the 2 carats in diamonds. This is really meant to go along with it, but you don't have to have both because we know we've had yellow diamonds before. We know you might already have yellow diamond rings, bracelets, or maybe even bangles, and we've had all of that in recent weeks. This is really the grand finale, and we have just a couple available here in this hoop earring, so it's time to get you on the lines here and make the round brilliant diamonds. We just saw the pear-shaped cross. This is even really more glittering because you have the round brilliance that we love in the yellow diamonds. I brought out a pair for myself, so I'm going to be trying them on. Actually, I'll just borrow one of these. And here's what I'll do. We still have that pinky purple Cooperian if you want it for $36.99. But the earrings here are incredible. Let me show you how they look from a distance because I know we're all anxious to see. So how do they work and how do they click closed? And by the way, they're reversible too. So I love a good reversible earring because why not? I don't know if we're just all out there buying gold earrings left and right every chance we can get. Gold's been a little expensive of late. So maybe if you wanted to get a gold cutout earring, you can wear it this way. Why would you ever hide diamonds? Some people want a different look. Maybe that's daytime, nighttime. You literally just put them in a different way. Put the post through the back of the piercing if you want to see the gold cutouts, which I'm going to show you because if you think, I'm never going to do that, well, wait till you see them on. And then you've got your triple row in diamonds. Here they are at you see that? It's just a shade under an inch. And they're a click-in closure, so all you're going to do is, this is the most ingenious thing, they have still a straight post, but it just clicks. So there's a little notch right center underneath that outside of that band, if you will, the band of hoop. That's going to be how it clicks closed. You don't even need like assistance, looking in a mirror. You don't need to get all like feeling for the backing. It's just really simple and easy. And they are an incredible top of the hour deal. This is what we've never had before. And I think you guys have been asking me for more like, I want presents, but I don't want to go 2-3 inches because maybe that doesn't feel as everyday wearable. Here they do. And this is because they're just under an inch, but you see how wide they are. So instantly, I've said this before with our 1/2 inch hoops that are wider with a double row, when you get a little more width to the earring, they automatically give you more presence. And I think that makes sense, that's logical. You're getting more width to the earring. I'm gonna show you though how easy this is. If you wanna reverse it and just literally go through, so you would take your post and go through the back of the piercing. It's a lot of pressure, see if I can do it. And nope, wrong one. So that's why. You know what, just give me a second, I'll untangle it and I'll go backwards here so you can see what they look like. Because I think for those of you that say I'm never going to reverse them, I think you might. And that's because they look really, really good that way too. I think, well, here we go. Let me squat down to my position here. So this is where, again, you get that look where now it's a totally different look. That's the same earring, but put in backwards. So post through the back. You still see there's this really interesting, you see the wider gold in the back, but you see these really cool, it's like a cutout detailing, but it's really just unique and almost scroll work. So you actually have a reversible style if you want to. And I think that just, why not? Why not a twofer? If I said I'm going to give you a free pair of earrings today, you'd be excited. That's what this is like. You get the gold and the diamonds, but you get that triple row up front, or you can reverse them as you please. It just could not be easier. And yet, here's what we have on value. Well, it's our top of the hour for a reason. It's a statement style. I just feel like these look so incredibly like rock star diamond earrings, just really easy to wear, not too heavy. They're not gonna pull and tug at your ear at all. They're just really fabulous. And those are some of the brightest yellows, and they're still large. That's the thing we saw with the yellow diamond Wonder Ring earlier, was larger individual diamonds are what make this the wow. I think that's the part that maybe we don't understand as much when we've seen a lot of yellow diamond pieces of late, where they're smaller, little pave, and still, this is still pave, but it's not little basic diamonds. They're not 1-point accents. They're not little diamond chips. We never do that. We're always about full cut, fully faceted, round brilliance, all of that. But there's something exquisite about the rounds, but then you get that beauty of having the matching, of course, the bright yellows. They're not light, they're not faint. They're actually brighter than the yellow gold they're sitting in, which is always how I ask you to think about it. Think about it in a way of how do they look compared to the gold, because that tells you everything about the saturation level, and that's really important as well. So if you have that bracelet, if you have that bangle, if you have those rings, which the band ring we had, remember the band ring that we brought you, the wider band ring? That's really what inspired this hoop, was really giving you that look, but in something you can wear on the ear that is still just ever so bold but lightweight, easy to wear, can be everyday wearable, or it's your dressy style. It's really up to you how you wear them, but it's just a major value, and they are not going to be, and I know there's a lot of gold here, I know. There's a lot of big diamonds, I know, and they're the bigger stones, which makes it a little more elite, yes, but they're not going to be that 8888 today. We're going to go a lot lower for you. Give me a call. We are here to help you at our top of the hour. So just one important yellow diamond value. We already have 2 pairs gone, by the way. This is what's new, what we haven't seen time and time again. We have not had a yellow diamond hoop in, gosh, have we? I know we've had one, but it was probably 3 years ago, and it was real small and dainty. Other than that, we just don't see yellow diamond hoops. There was that large oval. They were about the 3-inch ovals with the real small diamond. This is just, again, what everybody's looking for is that 1 inch or less and that bold style. We have another pair gone, and we're at 8888. I think a lot of you know I'm just going to make them a better value. It is, after all, our top of the hour, but it's also better than even 8888. Take a good look at this scroll work on the inside. That's what I'm talking about. That doesn't look like an afterthought. It's just meant to give you, let me just put it this way for a minute so you can see. That's what it looks like. So there's that scroll work that's really pretty, like an S-curve scroll work. They are going to go way, 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 way down. And I know we're busy and we have another pair gone. So I love that you guys know. And by the way, no one's spending 8888. You know that. Everybody knows. You trust me for values, I hope, because I've been doing it 26 years of my life. We've been bringing you values. It's just, this is the ultimate upgrade. This is the ultimate high-end earring. This is the ultimate, like, sunshine, happiness, brightness, beauty, because even white diamonds, they just don't, there's something magical that happens with the yellow diamonds. I feel like when you get the Via stones and they're bright yellows, they just look like happiness, and they're bright and beautiful and bold, and they're not going to be even close to $44.44, which is the half off price that they should rightfully be today. So it's really just, this is simple. Simple, easy, affordable, and you know what? We all know if you know a hoop and you live in a hoop and you love a hoop, isn't that a great, wise investment? Go ahead and go for something we have never. I've been here 10 years, celebrating an anniversary really soon. And I gotta say, never had a hoop like this. All those yellow diamond deals, especially if it was a week ago right now, we were showing you a bangle, 3 rows as well. If you were lucky enough to get that bangle, you gotta get the earrings. But this is gonna be a lot more affordable than the bangle. So maybe you admired the bangle, but weren't able to go ahead and shop the bangle. Get the earrings. Then you still get that really beautiful, larger size and presence of your yellow diamonds. You get the triple row style, all bigger stones though, not teeny tiny. That's not the case. And the reversible style. And they're not even $39.99, which they should be. But making sure this is our absolute best top of the hour of the day. And the value that if you wanted hoop earrings, if you wanted to try them, I would say even if you're not typically a hoop earring wearer, I would say this is going to be working for you as well, because they're not oversized. I never recommend starting with a 3-inch or a 2-inch. 1-inch though, or right there, that's really good, but they're still going to give you that presence, but they're still very comfortable. So rest assured, you're going to be living in these. They don't have to be safe for a special occasion, but they're also better than even $39.99. And that is what they should be as our top of the hour special today, is a loss leader. We're going to go a lot lower than that though. Take a look. They're not going to last. I'll tell you, we got another one. Okay. So far, 3 pairs have gone and another is verifying. I'll tell you right now, They're not going to even last, I don't think, till I get down to the final low. That's how popular these are. Operators, let me know who's getting one too. Those are my girls out there. Those are my hoop lovers. Those are my kind of girls. So instead of $39, watch this. How about $3,500, actually $34.99 to give away 3 carats, and it's an earring. So you've got a lot more gold than even the bracelets have. True, because not the bangle, but the line bracelet, this is more gold. You're making 2 earrings. You're making all that identical matching happen. It is, you know what? Hold on. We have 2 pairs left. I think they are clearly going at 34. Well, they were going at $39.99. Who am I kidding? We're going to go even lower. And if you haven't dialed in, all you have to do is dial right now. Right now. It is the time to dial. Otherwise, they're not going to. And I was hoping, I really did think they were going to leave a pair for me, Tony. They're not. They're not going to leave a pair. This is just too good. And it's not even $3,499. All you have to do is dial. Come on in. Come on in. We want to get you in. We want to get you helped here. And this is a 1 day only, because the way we're going, woof, looks like 5 pairs gone. The way they're going, they're not lasting the day. You can't call tomorrow and get them. This is it right now. And they're not 34 or 33 or 32. I can't believe I'm doing this on a large hoop. The style, the width, I'm actually going to measure the width of the earring, which I would rarely do, but they're like that band ring. Very similar to that wide band ring we did with 4 rows. Very similar. It is the perfect match. I know how many of you picked that up. The tennis bracelet we had 2 different varieties of tennis bracelet. One was a 3 carat, one was a little larger. Guess what? This would be beautiful with those tennis bracelets and obviously the bangle. And you know what? Not even 32 or 31. We are oh boy. We're almost sold out right now. So not going to last probably even 60 seconds. Let's take a look at them. They're not even $3,099 a pair. This is unbelievable. I will blow them out. Go ahead. We're going to act like they're commercial grade white diamonds. We're going to go $2,999 a pair instead, and go under, yes, under $1,000 a carat for natural yellow diamonds and a lot of gold presents, and all of that for $29.99. Oh my goodness. So let me know how many you have, because these are obviously, if anybody wants to get more than one, you can. But that is the value right there. And what was I going to do? I was going to measure the width. Let's do that, because we're really busy on the phone lines. I don't think they're going to last much more than 60 seconds here. Reversible as well, a totally different look. Here's what they look like. Obviously, we know the length, but look at the width of that earring. It's like 3/8 of an inch wide. They are still lightweight. They are still wearable. Victor, did you get a pair over there? Yes, you did. Who was it? Let me know who I can thank. Who is it? Ginger got a pair. Did she like the yellow diamond cross too? Or just because she was going to put them together? Did she get the cross today? No, not yet. Oh, gotcha. All right. So thank you. Well, thank you very much. Just want to make sure she saw it, because I know it was her request. But here we are. And let's put those earrings back together. Oh, yellow diamonds. Is there anything happier or more cheerful or more fun or fabulous than yellow diamonds? Especially, I keep saying pave, and yeah, they're really bead set. There's 3 rows. They're huge. I mean, we're talking about, I have the 2 stacked. Why not? Because you can see how consistent they are. We're giving you a 10 power magnification viewpoint, and trust me, if there was any variance of color, you would see it. And there just simply isn't. Jason, who got your pair? Kelly got a pair too. Wonderful, Kelly. Where's Kelly calling from? Love them. Is she in Washington State? Wonderful. WA, huh? All right, Kelly, thank you so much. We're almost sold out. I'm just getting a little read on who's all getting them. That's wonderful. And this is it. So yes, the yellow diamonds brings out the gorgeous, glittering, beautiful, bold. This is our sunny Sunday, and every day is a sunny, sunshiny day, a happy day when you've got yellow diamonds. And this hopefully would complete the set if you've got whether any combination of the band rings we've had, the tennis bracelets, the bangle bracelets, but what we have not had is a hoop. I've even had studs. Here and there I've had yellow diamond studs, but that's for some of us. I think it's just from all these years on TV. I don't typically do a stud earring in my primary piercing ever, just because it's really small. And nobody, even when you're up close next to someone, they're not gonna really see them. That's why I love a hoop. It's so flattering, and you feel them move. Like, you know, they're not heavy, but they feel them move, and you're just reminded that, you're almost reminded of the day you look fabulous, and then you get all the compliments and you're confirmed that you're fabulous. So I just love, a hoop is amazing. Andy, who got your pair? Thank you so much. I'm so glad you love them. They're $29.99. I do too. I would not be upset at all if you leave a pair for me. I will hope that you do. So again, maybe you might see me move on a little prematurely because I'd love for a pair to be left for yours truly because I'm a hoop girl. I am the hoop girl. So make sure you get them because obviously even if they don't sell out, highly unlikely, but if they weren't to sell out today, they'll be sold out after the show at 1 o'clock to a certain someone who is your hoop girl. So yes, hoops and diamonds, sports and jewelry. I love my hoops. I love my diamonds. I love basketball. I love baseball. And I love my hoops and I love my diamonds, like as in what we're looking at right now, diamonds and hoops. Love it. So this is just, my whole life is basically centered around diamonds and hoops. It's my whole life. It is my whole life. It really is. My life could be summed up. My book should be called Diamonds and Hoops. It should be. That could be an alternate title, although I like my title a lot better. But it could be. It could be like the subtitle. Yes. A story of speaking about diamonds and hoops. Every day, all day. It's all the girl talks about. Diamonds and hoops. Hoops and diamonds. Yes. It is true. So that is $29.99, and they are fabulous. You will feel the fabulosity when you have them on and when you wear them, I promise you. So that is $29.99. Let's give it 60 final seconds. Thanks all for being with us today. We have a final call in the show, about 40 minutes left until I don't see you until Wednesday night. So I'll miss you, but we've got, again, really, we kind of work really hard on these next 2 days to really make sure that our Wednesday can kick off in grand fashion. And if you did want, might as well show you, there's a chance some of you tuned in since the last hour went by, where we did also have the yellow diamond wonder ring. So let me just move those back for a moment just to show you in focus that there's also a yellow diamond wonder ring here. That's our 2-carat yellow diamond wonder ring, and that is under $2,000 and goes right along with your yellow diamond hoops. If you could foresee, if you think you're going to be living in those hoops, then why not have at least one yellow diamond wonder ring to pair up next to other rings or to wear by itself? And imagine all of that as a set together. What do you think? The ring, the earrings, all together. We had this last hour. It's still here for $19.99. You can get as many as you need in whatever size you need, but it's that incredible stackable style too, where you can wear it by itself or with other things stacked up as well. So that, just a reminder, was here earlier at $19.99 and a wonderful match. So there's our yellow diamond hoop. Here's our yellow diamond larger ring. Okay, that 160 or 181 is really good. We have a 181 coming up. I do have a rubelite pendant if you're interested. A really gorgeous, have you ever seen Marilani color change garnet? It's like, it looks like the best Savorite in the world, but it still changes color from green to red. So kind of amazing. And look at that. That is a really good stone, don't you think? So last call on hoops. Does everybody have their pair? Because I really am considering moving on when there's still one left, just so I can get a pair. Did you get another one, Victor, over there? Yes. Yeah, so guys, we're still, if my count is correct, we have one left. Is that true? Okay, so that's it, one left. And obviously, now I have to wait 41 more minutes until I can buy mine, but here is the deal. And by the way, I do pay more. I will pay $39.99. That's okay, it's still a value. Listen, I host the show. Truly, I pay more. You think that's a joke? It's not, okay? I'll show you my invoice. But this is where, again, if you want that last pair, please go ahead and grab them. There's 3 carats of diamonds. You cannot go wrong. They're easy to wear. They're lightweight. For being so bold in their appearance, they're lightweight and comfortable to wear. So you don't have to worry about, they look kind of heavy. They're not. They're really, again, comfortable. I would never, as someone who wears a lot of hoops and different ones every day and all that, I really, some of mine, are heavy, and especially my diamond pave ones are really heavy, and I can't wear them for more than 4 or 5 hours, and then I want to get those off. And yet this is, you could wear these all day, every day. You can really truly live in them, because that is a factor in determining our comfort level. We want to know that they're comfortable as well as beautiful. So can't just be one or the other. And that's what you're getting here, is comfort and bold beauty all together. So let's keep moving. Yes. Really? No way. Remind me, was Diane in New York? Yes. Oh my goodness. Maybe that's why she got registered. Heard about the hoops coming up? Well, first of all, from one New Yorker to another, well, I'm an adopted New Yorker, but again, I'm more or less bi-coastal, but here's where we have Diane. I want to just say, Tony, I want to say this because Diane, our new register from earlier, she got registered earlier, but I want to thank you, Diane. Thank you, Diane, for picking up the hoops. So she made her first purchase, which she decided yellow diamond hoops are the great way to go. And as a gal who's from Los Angeles, we are the second largest jewelry district in the world, and you New Yorkers know that you have the largest jewelry district in the world, or at least in the country, probably the world. I don't think anything's going to rival that. And yet, y'all know that we have access in these big cities like Los Angeles and New York. Whether you're in New York City or New York State, you can still get there fairly easily, and yet we know that's not a deal you can get in wholesale either. So really excited, and I also want to just wish an early happy birthday to Diane. We found out it's her birthday tomorrow. So sounds like she just found a perfect way to treat herself to a wonderful birthday gift that you will wear year round. So thank you, Diane, and greetings to New York. And I don't know, look for me out there soon. I'll be out there soon. So anyway, let's go ahead and take a look here and get you those yellow diamond hoops, okay? $29.99, and happy birthday, best wishes to you, Diane. And again, welcome to our show. I know you're gonna love the hoops, and I would love to hear from you when you get them and see them up close and in person. But let's get to this tanzanite. So interestingly enough, we have a gorgeous tanzanite in yellow gold today that we're featuring. And again, still one pair left if you want the hoops. Maybe Jason's got the last pair, we will find out. But this is so cool. Look at that. Now I know, we gotta zoom back. Okay, now we're good. And we have got our really fabulous tanzanite. So this one's very bold. Did you see how far we had to just go back here? And we were already looking at a fairly large pair of hoop earrings, and now just had to go further and further back to get our 9-carat 16 oval in the mix here. Let me just come in closer too, because I went a little, I got a little overzealous. There we go. This is a double halo of diamonds woven through this really interesting mill grain of gold. So it's very textural. And you have 1130082, and keep calling on the hoops. Check out that last pair of reversible hoops, or you can go ahead and get the Wonder Ring as well, which had 2 carats for $19.99. So either way you want to go, really important values there. But we also have the 918 Museum Reserve. I know you can see the reds. Wait till you even see it right up to your eye level. It's going to be even more obvious what kind of gorgeous saturated reds you have here. It's also 64 points though in the diamonds. So it's a lovely piece. It's got a lot of bold design because it's not just about the large oval. It keeps on going and gives you all this textural detail. And look at the sides here with more pave down the sides that you have, and a really good look there. And then wait till you see this on the hand, because please note it is one of the larger overall styles we've ever had as far as size of the ring. Here's what it looks like on, and I love seeing it in yellow, but like we traditionally see, if you want to go white gold or rose, you may on this one. Okay, it might take a little extra time to get it to you, but it's going to be white or rose. So please choose what you love, but I think it's really refreshing to see one in yellow gold, which is also an opulent and saturated, rich combination together. So there's our big tanzanite. Got to point out, that's pretty much knuckle to knuckle there. It is a big rig. Now you still get full range of movement here because the band is classic in the back, but you see it's really got some presence to it. It looks like far more than 64 points in diamonds, but I'm going to go with that. And we're going to show you again and just take a look at the gemmy rich reds. Welcome to the home of the best saturated tanzanites in the world, the literal best, Museum Reserve and Blue Wing and Block D. So Block D is the source. That's the area of the mine, the specific D block that they came from. The Blue Wing denotes the exact vein that had produced the very best saturation that is exclusively ours, only here. And then you have, well, the top quality of that, because this is the stone that was put aside 8 years ago as a museum reserve. So now it's available for you. Museums can wait, and if you guys bow out, then the museums can go ahead and get it on loan. But if not, it goes to you and your house and is enjoyed and loved by you yourself. And no need to worry about the price tag, because if you're thinking, well, it sounds expensive, if I'm buying something that's museum level, that sounds pretty pricey. Not so bad. Not so bad, because in addition to having the best quality in the world, we also are the home for the best values in the world. So you're getting all of that together. You get all of that combined. It just gives you more wonderful beauty for your price tag, stretches that dollar. You know, we all have to work hard for our money. Let's have our money work hard for us. That's how I look at it. Shouldn't the money be working for once for us? And that's instantly when you're watching or shopping here, it's instantly what happens. Your money starts working for you because you get that bigger, bolder value. You get that great savings. You're going to spend less than even $29,999. I just, that got me. I mean, I should expect it. Look at that stone. 918. Actually, I have a 916, Tony, on this one. Sorry, 916. I might have said 918 because that 6 looks like an 8. But here we are, 64 points. We're good to go. Tons of gold. Tons of gold. And I think we auction it off. That's what I'm feeling like we need to do, a little special something with 34 minutes to go. It is going to help us get to a better price tag, which is probably what you're looking for. And instead of $15,000, I've been doing this all day, 75% off seems to be the value of choice. But that means we got to go from $15,000 to $7,500 and then call it a day and say, let's go, $7,500 to start. Or we can just keep going, because even the way I've been spoiling you for years here, it might just mean that $7,500 is not going to be in the sweet spot of pricing yet. So we can go ahead and just work this to our advantage. And instead of 75 or 7 or 65 or 6 or 55 or 5, now we're talking value. And remember how much gold this ring is, like an inch plus long, isn't it? I think it is. Let's look at it again that way. Definitely for, now I'll tell you, there's not going to be a ton of competition here because this is a ring that is large. You know, there's a good, let's just say 50-50. Half the audience is going to be looking for a huge ring. They're going to like smaller jewelry. Then for those that like a little larger, look at this. It is literally over an inch in length. But again, comfortable because it's a classic shank in the back. So you don't need to worry too much about, is it too big? I mean, it's going to be comfortable. It's going to be wearable. We would, like I said with the hoops, we would never make something that isn't comfortable or wearable. Jewelry's not just, it's lovely to see it here sitting on a display and watching it do this on a wheel and just going back and forth and back. But it's more fun to know that it's beautiful there, but it's going to be beautiful on, and that's where it's really important, that it's got to be comfortable and wearable for you. And it's not going to be even $5,000 to start. Well, this is how we do. End of the show here is coming up. We got about 32 minutes left to go. If there's anything else you want to see or a recap, we can do that for you. Bring it right on out, but it's not going to be $5,000, $10 on the increment only, so we make that easy, and probably lighter competition given that the ring is just so large. I mean, it's a really good size stone and a really good size ring. But how about $4,500? Uh-oh. So now we can really get things interesting here. $4,500 just to start, $10 on the increment, and a 9-carat 16 stone. Wowza. We have literally, with all this enormous gold, the great diamonds at almost 2/3 of a carat. And the way this is priced right now, yes, indeed, this would beat anybody else's price tag on lower quality material. You know what I'm talking about. Up and down the dial, in a store, at a retailer, at a reseller, at a consignment store, at a pawn shop. Pick a place. Pick a place you want to find a tanzanite. They all got them. But any quality outside of TVON is going to be lesser quality, and the price tags would be higher. That's not a value story. $4,500 to get this going. Let's give it 60 seconds to get it started. And FYI, I've done the math. That's like $4.90 a carat. It is. If the gold is free, if the diamonds are free. This is not a 4-carat or a 5-carat. It's a 9-carat plus. So you're getting into that really important size of stone. And yet here we are at under $500 a carat. And by the way, the ruby earrings are still here. The trapeche bangle is still here. The ametrine, 97.5 carats of ametrine, still here. The star sapphire in the bird pendant, this is just too good. So a couple of things to remind you of from earlier today. This is it's like a lavender blue. It's a beautiful pendant. It's a huge 5.5 carat star sapphire. It's only $29.99. We had that designer diamond, almost star-like pendant with the big individual diamond. We have so many great things still here. Oh, we had a beautiful yellow diamond that was requested, a 133, still here at $49.99. Red garnet pendants are here. I'll just flash the ametrine in case you missed it. No open at $45. Okay. Look at this. Now, something that is very heavy is here. This is, wow, that's my ametrine designer. 18 karat gold, diamonds in the profile, fancy cut pendant. So if you missed that earlier, that's under $10,000 for a 97.5 carat ametrine. I do have a diaspore, I sure do. Got a great big diaspore as well, similar in mounting and size to this one. So another big time ring, but here's the, there's the diaspore. That's a pretty mounting, like a halo, but a little floral design influence to it. Have another purple. Purple sapphire. Our first purple sapphire of the day is already gone. And now we've got another one for you. No open there. Okay, so here's the purple sapphire, which is also, wow, this is really unique. It's a pinky purple. It's got a 170 size, and it's also unheated. So this one's really attractive. All baguettes and a few rounds. There's a few, and I know they're hard to see because they're actually set at the very outside edge of some of the tapered baguettes. So as you look at it, you see where, or this one, nope, this one doesn't have any rounds? Oh, come on. Did they switch it up on me? Because every time I see this one, I'm going, there's a few rounds, and maybe this one does not have them. All right, good. So we changed it to all just tapered baguettes, and this is that purple sapphire. 170 is the size. It also has 66 points in the diamonds, and then the purple sapphire has a little pinky tone to it. So not like amethyst purple, but really a pinky purple, really rich fuchsia. And it's 113-1935. Tanzanite's here if you want to get that one started. We can always revisit the auction. We do have a couple of last-minute museum collectibles to show you. Got to get the Trapiche bracelet out the door. That Trapiche bracelet cannot stay here. You know what else needs to go is the blue zircon drop earrings. They need to go. Those are too good. $24.99 for the drop earrings. Here we are, though, with our last look at our purple sapphire unheated here. This one's going to be first look of the day. I'm going to make it the same price as the last one I had, $39.99 for that purple sapphire. I do have one pair of multicolored sapphire earrings if you want all the rainbow colors together. I also have a pink diamond necklace that's awfully pretty. It's kind of a double floral. We have opals, blue sapphire, diamond earrings, conch pearl. You let me know if any of that sounds good. Imperial topaz pendant, big fire opal pendant. Let me know. Anything you want to see, we've got it. If it's jewelry related, chances are it's going to be here. So let me know. And we also have this big aqua. This one, museum masterpiece, must go. Can we handle another? I've got one here. I'll try this on very quickly. This one's all done. Remember, that's got, all done in that 14 karat gold. It's got a great finish under gallery as well. It's on the hand now, just to see it from a distance and see that beautiful way that you have like a firework effect of diamonds from the center on out. And then here we are with that really important look. Oh gosh, that's a great stone. Here's the big aqua. This one had to be seen. 112-9138. Well, Asher cutting, really big baguettes on the sides here. And this one, I might have them reset it. It's a little crooked. So let me just, you guys, yeah, you don't want to see that. I'll remind you of our blue zircon earrings here. Here's our blue zircon drop earring. Had these right before the top of the hour. They got to go, 113-2011. And they followed our ruby earrings, which are also still here. But this is just that value that there's enough of us, I think, looking for these really just bright, saturated neon blues. Love to see those fancy cut diamonds right above the blue zircon and the round brilliance in the top of the lever back. And that will be, that was $24.99. Just did a quick 30-second deal on those. But just a really extraordinary value there at $24.99 for the drop earring you see in the yellow gold. So they do stay in the yellow gold, and they can go right out to you, like as in tomorrow, Monday. So that's exciting. Also have a heart-shaped necklace, the sweetest heart shape. It's 55 points of diamonds and platinum. Let me just flash a few things you might like. Full necklace, not a pendant, but actually attached to the chain. So we'll just see this one for, how about a great heavy platinum piece for under $1,000? That would be this heart-shaped necklace, and very heavy chain. I love that it's got a rim of mirror finish platinum between the diamonds and the chain itself. And then that one's $9.99 with 55 points in diamonds, and it's also almost 6 grams of platinum. So that is 1130963. If you'd like to get a heart-shaped necklace, it does have a chain that is, well, adjustable. It's going to be right there. You see there's a couple of different O-rings. Looks like a 16-inch chain with a 15-inch option as well. So that would be meant to sit at the base of the neckline, but again, really important look. And then here's what it looks like from a distance on the neckline. So that's about where a 15 or a 16. 15 is right about here. Sits right in the hollow there of the throat. And then we've got 16 sits right about there. So great chain though. Nice jumbo chain. It's only $9.99. It's got there's a good feel to it. I mean, that's why we have the gram weight up there. It's much heavier than you would see a lot of necklaces of this size normally go for. So there's a great depth and density to that platinum. So that's $9.99. Back to the wheel, we'll go with our zircon earrings. They're here as well. Just gonna show you some quick options that you have for the end of the day. See if we can strike a chord here with anybody looking for a great jewelry deal at the end of the day. Okay, emerald has been a hit today. We had the huge one, we had the medium one. Now I'm going to show you another good size. This one's actually larger than what I had in a ring earlier today. Watch this one fly. This is our emerald necklace. You're getting pendant, chain, and it's brand new right now. Okay, this is going to get wild. Only one, so dial in early. Sometimes you just got to be quick. That's the key. 1714 is the number. I'm giving you full warning here. That looks like a $39.99 necklace that I have sitting here. I have a different necklace that has almost the same carat weights for $3,999. This one's going to be more affordable. It will go. It's 18 karat gold. It's a 74-point emerald cut. Really good size, looks like a carat and a half. 5 points in the 2 diamonds, stacked. Then it meets up with this, think semicircular style, grasps on behind the emerald there, and then the chain comes with it for free, which is also an 18-inch adjustable box link chain. Okay, so now the fun part. Well, the fun part's when it's going to be arriving at your doorstep and you open up the box. Let's take a look at it from a distance away here. And adjustable, so not fully like every single length, but it's 18 inches. And then you can see here, it's got the one different O-ring. So actually, let me see where that O-ring is. Hold on, I'm leaving you with nothing, but that gives you a chance to pick up the phone and dial in. So actually, you know what, it might be more like 16 inches. So the chain is going to be 16 inches. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to show it to you again on the neckline because it's going to sit right about where that last heart shape did. So right about here. Look at the size of that emerald though. What do we talk about? They look double? That definitely does. Looks like a carat and a half all day. How about that glow? Back up close, I'm going to take you. This is wild. The first caller, and we have nobody on the phone lines yet, and that's okay, but now we're just going to let it ride here. We've got this whole necklace, chain, pendant, everything, the combo, everything you see there, $999. It's a $3,999 piece. It's $999 right now. First caller only, and gorgeous, gleaming, glowing emerald. That's the way to do it. So the zircons are here, the zircon drop earrings. We have a few more pieces to show you before we go. What final request? 20 minutes to go. What would you like to see? What would you like to do a deal on? That is the big question. Right now in the show, we also have, what about that big indicolite? I'll show it to you. We got a big indicolite stone at a massive value. We have an incredible color changing Merilani mint garnet. It looks like Savorite, but it's way more rare. And there aren't a lot of stones that can say I'm more rare than Savorite. I also have a conch pearl in platinum with Paraibas. Talk about the most rare of everything all together in one ring. Have it for you in a floral ring. I'm going to show that next. Jason's got this one, it looks like. 1714 is your number. Thank you. That one's gone. Here comes just rarity, rarity, and more rarity. How about we start with some platinum? We give you a huge conch pearl over a carat. Those are diamonds and Brazilian Paraibas all together. Oh my, oh my. 1128873 is your number. Love this one. This is, to me, the prettiest combination of stones that's also so unexpected, isn't it? It's just unexpected. It's like, where'd that come from? Who has the ability to put together conch pearl and Paraibas from Brazil? Not many. We do, and it's platinum with a 103 conch pearl, 12 points in Brazilian Paraibas, 36 points in diamonds, and a blowout price as well. On this is a size 6 1/4 only, so it is limited. I can't size it for you. 6 1/4 only. Tony, we're going to have to put that up there. I can't size it, but I will give it away. So if it's a Cinderella situation and that happens to work for you at 6 1/4, and if you love the ring and you love exotic natural stones put together in a combo, here is the way to go. And it's not going to be, what in the world? Oh my goodness, $9,999. Should be. Not anymore. This looks like a vacation. Like, it makes me think about, I haven't been to Hawaii since I was a child, but I did a lot of traveling when I was a kid, which was good because I don't do any traveling as an adult very often. And when I do, it's for a day or a day and a half. Like, I'm going to be going to New York. I'm going to be there for like, I don't know, 30 hours. I think it's 30 hours. Anyway, point is, so I'll spend probably more time in a plane in an airport than I will be in the city, but that's okay. You got to do what you got to do, right? You got to do what you got to do. But here's the thing. I feel like this almost looks like a plumeria. I'm not a floral expert, but I feel like this just looks like a tropical vacation in a ring. And I feel like jewelry can have that impact where sometimes you look at a piece and it just transports you. I mean, that's what good artwork should do. I think there's an artwork element to a lot of jewelry if it's well designed, if it's really unique. This has all the artistic details, yet it's special and it's bold and it's really, really rare, unique stones together in one ring. That's a collector's piece. And let me try it on for you. And I'll show you what this looks like on the hand. That just looks, right? Doesn't it look like a tropical vacation? Because the colors and then the floral all together in platinum, I just feel like sometimes if you look down at your hand and you see something really, really pretty, you can start like just, it transports you. You start daydreaming. It's like takes you to another dimension. And yet the pop of those Brazilian Paraíbas are so bold. Aren't they gorgeous? Here's the deal. I'm going to make it less than even $5,000 or $49.99. Conch pearl is one of the rarest, comes out of the Caribbean, out of that big queen conch sea snail shell. And it also is rarely found today. It's like why they're so exhausted in the marketplace. It's why they're so expensive when you find one. There's really nothing left to be found. They are just about, it's an organic stone. So it's a type of pearl, it's just a different type of pearl. And yet grown organically in that big, big sea snail shell. And yet we're gonna bring it down to $3,999. That's one of the prettiest rings we have. Just unique, designer, beautiful elements of color from Mother Nature here as well. And this is $39.99. So one only there. We also have a big yellow diamond coming up. Don't forget about the blue zircon earring drops, the blue zircon ring we had earlier, which was new. Anything else you want to see before we go? How about a last look at the yellow diamond double row wonder ring? The tanzanite is here. Let's do a recap. I got a few things to show you here. We got Recap Central. I gotta show you these beautiful recapped items, and there's also that big, big, big pendant with the ametrine. Don't forget about that ametrine. I'm gonna show you a pendant. We have our star sapphire, we have our garnets. I'm gonna show you here though, we're gonna anchor it. I'm gonna see who's got this one because that is just such a deal. I don't think I've ever had a 1 carat conch pearl under $5,000, and now it's under 4. And then you got the Brazilian Paraíbas, which you think the conch pearl is rare. Brazilian Paraíbas are just about as rare as anything else up there. So just really unique. I mean, that's just all those beauties together, totally custom made there, all done for one caller. Who's it gonna be? We don't know, but just an outstanding piece. But let's get to our recap and then we'll move all this jewelry from today as we like to do. It's also a great chance to see what you may have missed if you weren't able to be with us all day long, but that is $39. I'm gonna build from there. We'll leave that up there till it's gone, but I don't think that's gonna be long for this world. We do have, yeah. Oh, good, the floral, who got it? We're going on vacation together. Okay, you don't need to take me along, but like that is just, I'm sending the vacation vibes to you with that ring. Take a look at this. There's the round emerald. Thank you so much on our conch pearl. Enjoy. Also have, though, yes, Tina. Thank you, Tina. Tina, that floral, you will love it. Let's take a look at also, we had everything from kunzite to emerald to look at this, round Swiss blue topaz, under $1,000, by the way, for that Swiss blue topaz round. Also had a kunzite, and also look at this. This is purple pink Paraíba, and the kunzite's in the middle, and then I've got a diamond pendant to share, and we're gonna also, and let's offer our tanzanite, because that should be here for, should not be here for $4,500 to open in the auction. Let us know if you wanna do something crazy there. And then also, I'm going to line the back with this trapiche bracelet, because somebody needs that in 18 karat gold as well. That's gonna be our backdrop for today's recap. And then also, I'm gonna add some great details to the front. How about the ruby earrings? Tried to get these going in auction, didn't quite get there, but I'll tell you what, if you just want those end of the show, we're not seeing you till Wednesday night as usual. We don't have shows on Monday and Tuesday, so we're here 5 times a week. So what I'm gonna show you here is the ruby earring that I just want to send those out to somebody's home. How about just skip the auction and let's go $39.99 for the ruby earrings, and I'm going to zoom back because I know you want to see all the goods. There it is. So everything from tanzanite. I'm going to add another pair of earrings too, which are the blue zircon earrings, because they've got to go. This is going to be one of the brightest, most colorful, beautiful wheels ever when you see all that I have. Plus, I'm going to also offer to you a diamond pendant we had earlier, which I think is really pretty and designer. This is the, there's the zircon earring, by the way. So the zircon drops are here. They're only $24.99, which is pretty amazing if you know that The 18 karat gold blue zircon's where they typically go. And I also want to show you this diamond pendant that we have that's very designer. So end of the show is now. Everyone, these wheels usually on a Sunday will clear completely away. So just want to give you a heads up there. All one of a kinds up here on this wheel. So please make it known to us what you need to know more information about. This is a diamond pendant for $777. I just added to the wheel as well. And then also, if you'd like, a blue zircon in a ring. We had this very early today. It's the blue zircon with the gorgeous floral elements on the side. That's a large blue zircon at $752 in size. So if you'd like to get that, you may. And this is it, guys, our recap. And it looks like it needs one more thing. Do I have anything I can add to the front there just to make it look a little even and pretty and symmetrical and all those good things? And then we'll start clearing the wheel because obviously they've all been presented earlier. Want to make sure you get a chance to pick up what you love here. And also, I know we've got the garnet. Here's the garnet pendants we had. I have the yellow and the white gold available, but it's a pear shape, 642 red garnet. And I'll put that, I don't want to block our rubies. The rubies are really good. I might put the rubies right off to the side here and then add this garnet into the mix, which is our big pear shape in that pretty designer style and a pendant. So we have white and yellow gold in the garnet. So what would you like? And look at how beautiful and colorful that wheel is. And by the way, the trapezius bracelet's under 10,000. Yes. The ruby earrings are verifying, all right? So we're verifying on the ruby earrings, which were those, what was the 257, almost 3 carats. 257 in the ruby earrings. That means a carat 60 each, plus all the 18 karat gold and the diamonds that go with it. So they are on their way, it looks like. They're verifying. We're waiting on the blue zircons. The blue zircon drops are only $24.99, just one pair there. They're in the solid yellow gold. What else? Yes. The round blue, did you say zircon or topaz? Zircon. Topaz, yes, exactly. I know it's confusing. They look exactly alike, right? This one's gone. You got it. So that was one only in white gold only. That is out of here. So Victor, your item number is 1128299. Then we've got the ruby earrings verifying. We are going to put you, let me put you in contact with this big ametrine that we have too. Because this ametrine kind of is going to take over the wheel, but it's awesome. It's just a beautiful high end. Look at that. Takes over everything. That's the 97.5 carat designer ametrine. Also, this got under $9,000, and that's in 18 karat gold as well. We also have a golden zircon. I didn't get much chance to show this to you, but there's our, wow, that's a really good looking zircon. That's almost 10 carats, 938 in the zircon, 48 points in tapered baguettes, and that's going to be, I can do this for under $3,500 if you'd like it, $34.99. Not to be outdone, we also have a gorgeous yellow diamond that we showed you earlier by request. We can bring that out. Doesn't look like our requester was looking for that one, so we'll show you a couple other things. By the way, if you want the Swiss blue, I still have a Swiss blue marquise cut. This was the Swiss blue marquise double-sided, double-faceted checkerboard. So that's pretty cool, and it's got this wild mounting. That's only $9.99. If you want to get our marquise checkerboard faceted blue topaz, we're down to 12 minutes left in our week. Not just the show, but again, pick up anything you'd like here today, because once we sign off here in about 12 minutes time, again, we don't see you till Wednesday night. Please remember to join me on Wednesday night if you can. We would love to have your company at 5 o'clock Pacific time. That's 5 o'clock. Remember, that's the evening. Our weeknight shows on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday are in the evening hours, and our weekend shows are in the daytime hours. So keep that in mind. We kind of flip and flop there back and forth on our schedule, but no show Monday or Tuesday. So that's why you want to take advantage of anything you need to see or know more about, or if you need another, you know, a look on the hand or try it on the neckline or whatever it is, graphics, presentation, whatever, you let me know, because this is our last call in the show. So we've got about 12 minutes to go now, not even. So 11 minutes to go now in the show. Let me know what you'd like to see before we run out of time, and that whole wheel should be gone here in just moments. I mean, really, truly, we've got just a very short amount of time. If there's anything else we can bring out for you, love to know. And like I said, the trapezius bracelet, maybe, I know it's kind of in the back is the back drop for this wheel, but that trapezius bracelet is everything. And if you missed it earlier, that's something you would fully expect to be $40,000 or $50,000. The trapezius bracelet, I feel, is the best value up there. Number one, it's 18 karat gold. Number two, it's almost 18 carats of trapezius. Number three, it's big diamonds, and it's all under $10,000. And it's 7 inches, so it works for most. And there's all your information on the trapezius. And remember, this pendant in the garnet, we have in both yellow and white ready to ship. This is the blue zircon drop for $24.99. The emerald is $14.99. This diamond pendant, very designer style here, kind of a kite cut shape to it with diamonds in the bail. That's only $777. That'll be the most affordable idea up here is this diamond pendant for you at $777. And then we've got the $14.99 emerald. This is the $16.99 kunzite. The golden zircon's $34.99. This Paraiba, it's a Cuprian, it's an albaite, it's a purpley pink. It's only $36.99 and it's over 3 carats. We've got our zircon for $39.99. And the tanzanite is $4,500 to open in auction. If you'd like it, just take it for $44.99. The trapiche is only $99.99 for the trapiche emerald bracelet and 18 karat gold. Let's give 2 minutes to that wheel, please, and then we'll be on our way, and we can always show you some other things as well. If there's something else maybe we can perhaps put in front of you and tempt you with on this Sunday afternoon, but there they are. Those blue zircon earrings are just dynamite, aren't they? And don't forget about the ametrine pendant that we had, 97.5 carats of ametrine as well. And oh, this yellow diamond, let's show that. And the star sapphire. The star sapphire pendant is here. It was our bird design with black diamonds and white diamonds together with that star sapphire. That is the ultimate blue with lavender. It's like mostly blue, but it's got a hint of lavender. That's a 5 carat 56 star sapphire, all natural, of course, and it's a pendant with a hidden bail. It looks like this on the neckline there, so that's really beautiful, and that's only $29.99. Also had, let me see what else I can put here in the, oh yeah, the radiant cut diamond. Here's the radiant cut yellow diamond. That was our carat 33 in the radiant cut yellow diamond. Look at this one, carat 33 double halo. That is the radiant cut, absolutely vivid, bright as can be color there. No question about it. As bright as a yellow diamond gets. That's our carat 33 radiant with 17 points in the halo. That's the first halo. Then you got the white diamonds around that at 34. And that would be $184 overall. And yet this ring, $49.99. $49.99 only. And there we have again the garnet pendant, white or yellow. Let me know who's taking what. We got 50 seconds left with the recap wheel, and then we can show you something else, or we can spend more time here if you need it. Yes. Which one? That one? Oh, really? Who was it? Oh, did she get it like a long time ago? Oh, sorry. I did not know about that. Well, that one's gone. 1130525. Did not know. Never heard about that. Thank you. Thank you. Our requester did get that yellow diamond. Okay. Now, don't know when that happened, but I'm glad I know now. Thank you so much. Also, I want to show you the bigger diamond. I have a carat 80 something. Where is it? Here it is. I've got another yellow diamond I can offer to you, which is actually going to be our carat 81. Carat 81 cushion cut. So here's where we go. If you want this yellow diamond, so this is larger. The last one was a carat 33. This one's going to be our carat 81 here. So that's a carat 81 cushion cut. Now, the halo is an identical match. The first yellow diamond halo with that center stone, identical. So it ends up looking like a 4 carat, which for the record, I don't have a 4 carat yellow diamond, so there wouldn't even be a way to buy one through us if you had all the money in the world. And it would take close to all the money in the world to get a 4 carat yellow diamond. So let's give you the carat 81, which is almost 2 carats, but with the halo looks larger. And then you've got all kinds of side diamonds. It's a 306 overall diamond weight. It's all 14 karat two-tone. That can be here for, you know what, $18,999 is probably not going to work for the end of our day. So let's make that yellow diamond ring $68.88 if you'd like to get it, under $7,000 for the yellow diamond in two-tone gold. And the halo makes it identical in match, so it looks exactly like a really, really much larger stone than you're even bargaining for. And it is a bargain. It's a carat 81, almost 2 carats in size, but looks so much larger than that even. So that's really an important way to go. And that's $68.88. How can I help you? How are we doing? Any questions? What can I try on or show you again or give you all the graphics for? That's what we need to know right now. And again, oh, so many options, and really a range in price tags from $777 all the way up to $99.99. Nothing on the wheels over $10,000. How can I help you, Victor? Which one would you like? The other one? You got it. Is that for our requester? Okay, so here it is. So the other yellow diamond, hang on, we got to show it the difference. Maybe she's trying to decide which one's better for her. We do have the carat 33 here. Here's how the carat 33 looks like next to the carat 81. I was saying this earlier, this is definitely a bit more vivid and vibrant in its color. Same with the halo to match. So that's the carat 33 for $49.99. Here's the carat 81 for $68.88. So you can see, personal preference thing. Also, one's a radiant on the left and one's a cushion cut on the right. So 2 different options in cutting. Otherwise, pretty similar mountings. There is a difference in the price tag of about $2 grand, but $49.99 on the left side yellow diamond, and then $68.88 for the right side. But again, You get a lot more side details here because there's even yellow diamonds in the side. You see the split shank, then the 3 yellow diamonds within it. And that's where, again, side by side, hopefully that helps. Overall, they're about the same size, meaning on the hand. They're going to be pretty similar. Did she decide which one's better for her? The left side. Okay. So we'll continue. I just want to make sure everyone knows where we're at here. All right. So 68.88 for this one now that remains. And then what else did I have here? We've got that big pendant. There's the garnet pear shape. Anything else we can help you with? Final 5 minutes left to go in the show. So I can still show you something else if you'd like it. But I do want to make sure everybody is all set with everything and anything you need to know about what's sitting up here for this recap. Someone has to get that Trapiche bracelet, 18 karat solid gold. And yes, under $10,000. Hard to believe we're making a bracelet that sizable with that many important and impressive stones together, and yet all here for just one incredibly low price, like $99.99 for that bracelet in the 18 karat two-tone. So also goes with everything, and we love that too. Love a versatile piece that's going to manage to go with everything else you have. That's really important as well. I think our ruby earrings are gone. If anyone needs the yellow sapphire we had earlier, we had that one for $19.99. Also the yellow diamond cross, the ametrine pendant that was almost 100 carats in size. That's hanging out. Here's the yellow diamond color in a yellow sapphire. This is very yellow diamond-like, but not with the price point. That's only $19.99 if you want that yellow sapphire. So a lot of wonderful pieces here still to celebrate and enjoy. Let me know if there's this or anything else. And then I think what we need to do is probably spend 1 minute talking about our 2-row, 2-carat yellow diamond Wonder Ring. The biggest Wonder Ring we've ever had, by the way, by far. It's the largest we've ever had. It's also the most deluxe quality, being that it's yellow diamonds, huge round brilliance, and this is where, if you missed it, this is the ultimate in Wonder Rings. Really, truly it is. I'm going to add this to the mix here because this is where, when you want anything to go with everything, and that's what that is, it's the ring that goes with ultimately your older pieces, your newer pieces, and even the pieces you don't have yet in your collection. It goes with just everything, and that's our yellow diamond Wonder Ring right there in the middle. That is 2 carats of mega yellow diamond round brilliance, all set in this gorgeous wider band ring that, yes, is a great standalone piece as well. You don't need to wear 2 or 3 together. You can wear it all by itself, or you can wear it stacked or layered, or you can wear it as ring guards, which is where you put 2 around something else. But that is the ultimate value. The yellow diamond Wonder Ring is only $1,999. Don't forget Wednesday night. I'll see you then. We'll see you at 5 o'clock Wednesday night. Look forward to it. Can't wait to see you guys. We have a lot of brand new debuting on Wednesday, so looking forward to that. But right now, this is our last call on the wheel. We have 2.5 minutes left to go in the show. So call me if you have any questions. Get what you love. We can get these right out to you right away, but let me know if you have any favorites there. And then see you Wednesday night. No show Tuesday or Monday. Monday or Tuesday, we are making jewelry. On Wednesday, we start debuting all that jewelry. Same with Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, all starting at 5 o'clock Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. And then we see you on the weekend days, Saturday and Sunday. But we're wrapping it up here in 2 minutes to go. We've got a lot of great jewelry still here. And again, you see all those beauties. We also keep the phone lines open for about 2 minutes after we go off the air, so we can help you that way as well. If you have any questions for your operators or want to place the last minute order or get that yellow diamond double row Wonder Ring, it's magnificent. And the way it just works with everything, so incredible. It's an important piece to have in your collection. So I hope you can get at least 1, maybe try 2 to do that whole wraparound ring guard effect that is so cool. But this is the way to get your last call. And thank you again for joining me, not just today, but all week long and all the time. We love having you here with us, and hope you enjoyed all the values that we brought today and all week. Yes. The which one? Oh, the pearl's back. Oh, goodness. Okay, so let me bring that back. Tina doesn't want to go on vacation after all. Just kidding. She's going to bring that back for somebody, or maybe she switched it out. You never know. But Tina, was it Tina B by any chance? How did I know that? I just felt it. That's back for $39.99. Brought that down an additional $1,000 off. So you can get that for $39.99. If you were kind of bummed that you wanted to get that floral ring with the Brazilian Paraíbas and the conch pearl, you can still grab it. So $39.99 there. 6 1/4 only. Maybe that was the issue. It is a 6 1/4. It's got to fit somewhere on a 6 1/4 ring. So keep that in mind. Thank you again for being with me today, and always appreciate you guys watching and shopping. Thank you so much. If you have any questions, for those of you that have reached out for custom orders, I'm working on those today for you. So thank you for those custom requests, and hope to see you all back here on Wednesday. happy and healthy. So be well and enjoy the next couple of days that we don't get to spend together. And then we'll see you rendezvous right here on Wednesday night at 5 o'clock. So thanks again so much. If you have any questions, we'll be out there in the phone bank helping everybody out. Thank you again, watching, shopping. Appreciate you being here with us. We really do. From all of us at TVON, we wish you a great rest of your weekend and the next couple of days until we meet again on Wednesday night. Please join me. It's going to be an incredible Wednesday as usual. So we look forward to seeing you then. For now, I'm Lauren Blair. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. Thank you so much. See you Wednesday.